That's right. This song is called A Parachute is Green. We had a similar song like for my unit. Alright, got some ice cubes. Why is this not playing again? Oh, it is. Yeah. Right, what he said. What up, bedtime clown shooting star child? Alright. We have something to drink. We have Battlefield. Soon we talk about the Micropenis man. That's right. Die Parole. Das junge Herz hinein. See, that part was different in our unit, because that is the paratrooper song, and we had like this tank scout song. All right. I know your pussies don't care about the German army for some reason. I don't know why, but let me bring that down. Because in that video, that was very silent. And I know Sam Hill is on the louder side. But as you can see, if you focus on the upper right of the stream, I am prepared. That's right. To bring you people up to speed. Yesterday, COVID went live. I was on there. Sam Hill came on panel. And was pretty much, yeah, I don't know how to describe it. I intellectually obliterated the man, as I do. Then we only had to. Then Charlotte came up and he ran. See, he was so shell shocked by the barrage of intellectual ammunition that I threw at him that as soon as Charlotte appeared, he ran. Right, but then I saw the Micropenis enthusiast was live later that night. So I'm just trying to get a little bit of the vibes, how Sam feels after a crushing defeat. And I see he also, dude, like Poon Handler, like for real, like, dude, if you're in the hospital looking like this, don't call yourself Poon Daddy. Dude, it's like more Poon Grandpa. It's the Poon Daddy. Ladies and gentlemen, this one is promising. We have We have on the left Sam Hill, just pretty much, he got, well, I say it, he got ass raped intellectually by me, you know. Then Charlotte pretty much like cut his throat by just appearing. Right? So he ran. And now he's gathering strength back on his stream, Sam Hill American. And for this stream, he starts off, usually he starts off with his little intro, sings a stupid song and shit like, no, the situation is dire, so he brought the Poon Daddy himself. That's the person on the right that looks a little bit like a homeless person in a hospital. That's the Poon Daddy. The Poon Daddy is known as a man who fucks, as you can clearly see from the picture. Well, so I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued what the overall vibe is, what Sam Hill has to say for himself. Will he ignore it? Will he try to elevate himself by putting down Poon Daddy, who is like living on borrowed time, as we can see by this picture? Will he use Poon Daddy for his own self-aggrandizement? We don't know. We will figure it out. And please, people, forgive me for playing Battlefield while I'm watching Sam Hill, but I made a vow to myself, a holy one, between me and God. I shall not watch Sam Hill content without doing something useful. Right? So when I'm on COVID, that's another thing. But if I watch Sam Hill, like I vow to God that I will do something at least while I'm doing it. And if it's playing Battlefield, grinding my weapons. Right? That at least excuses some kind of usefulness in this endeavor. And right. No, since this is all... And also, I will tell you, I will not sit 3.5 hours to this bullshit, right? I just want to get the vibe. Let's see how it goes. Top tier entertainment Sam Hill provides. So let's see what the top tier brings us, right? So let's go.
People.
A lot of them for sure. We're live, by the way, Poon.
Yeah, I get it.
That's nice to tell him. So, dude, it starts off great. You know, they're probably having a deep conversation. Poon disclosing, like, about his hemorrhoids, probably. Some erectile dysfunction he has. And now he's... Oh, we live, by the way, Poon. All right, what a great start. They were mingling in the background, it seems. Let's proceed. I'm too hyped up already. Had a great conversation last night with a nice lady. Gonna have one again tonight. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
they're. I'm not gonna talk about it no more. But
dude, I'm on here because
See? Poon, wise decision. Now that's more the Poon Daddy. That's more the Poon Daddy. But the first one, I don't know.
I don't work. If I work, do you think I'd be on here?
But then it's also a stupid argument. I'm just here because I don't work. No, you're just here because you feel it worth of your time, right? You can go to the park and not work. You can go to the beach and not work, right? You don't have to be on YouTube to not work, Sam. Trust me, I know.
Why would you be in jail? What do you mean you're not in jail?
I don't know what you're talking. No, who are you talking?
No, Brutal Mafia says, in other words,
Let's go through it.
Says
I want to talk
in
about
other news, I'm not in jail.
Well, I'm bored talking about the same old people. I want new people.
Yes, he wants new people because the same old people talk about his same old bullshit that he doesn't want to see the light of day. If he's not allowed to go to those places for... Could be. Well, it's not for intimidation because he's known as a micropenis enthusiast, right? He has the smallest BMW one can buy. And it's the M series. The M3, that's the smallest of the micropenises. M stands for micro, Sam. That's what we don't tell you foreigners. But, yeah. I don't know. You know, he might be too old. Something going on. But my point is just like being bored doesn't require YouTube. You can be bored all over the place, you know?
And Fingers, Cruz, and all those Zoo. I'm not interested.
Yeah, of course, because you got intellectually obliterated on that stream. You could not make one single argument, always trying to make some bring it to something personal and shit like that, motherfucker, not answering the question, Sam. You are a buffoon. You've been exposed as an intellectual limp dick.
I'll answer, but it's old stuff, and I'm not.
You are old stuff, Sam. You are old stuff, alright? Don't complain about old stuff. We're talking about Sam Hill here. The whole theme of Sam Hill is old stuff.
I don't want to make your content. I'd rather talk about some newer people like Scotty.
Oh yeah, some newer people like Scotty. Scotty been around here for years, motherfucker. It's just some people that been on your radar right now. Yeah, you wanna suck your venomous teeth into some new necks, right? Because the old ones have been sucked dry. Little pervert micropenis Sam Hill, hosting twerking contests, 16 and above. Right? That is what he interested in. Twerking contest, 16 and above. That's Sam Hill for you.
And I was mistaken about Scotty. Maybe you can help me with that.
Oh, he was mistaken about the worm turns again. Dude, I cannot even, I want to play my game. The worm turns again. So now we're shifting on Scotty? Does Tiff Tiff know that you were wrong about Scotty? Does your Tiff Tiff know? Oh, the snake turns again.
I made the wrong judgment on, Scotty? Poon. Poon's waiting for dinner or something, so don't depend on him to speak. Here's a likeness of Scotty. And I was wrong about her.
Do you guys still remember the last likeness of her? She is now, I would say, 20 years younger. 20 years younger. So isn't that interesting? When Sam Hill likes you more, the first time he put a likeness of Scotty up that was a woman in her, I would say 40s. Now this is the likeness. So the more Sam Hill is favorable of you, the younger you get. Interesting, right? The younger you get, the more he thinks highly of you. That is, I don't know if that correlates to something, but it's just an observation. The favorite likenesses are way younger than the unfavorable ones, right? So Sam is a little bit, she almost too old to twerk in that likeness for Sam here, but I guess it is what it is.
And I'll talk about that. There's only 6 people. I need 20. I thought Poon was...
See, that is the problem, Sam, why you can never beat me. You do what you do for the people, right? You do it so you get views. I do what I do when I do something about Abe or you just to annoy you. Or to annoy Abe. So I don't care how many people watch. I know you gonna hear it. And that is all I need, motherfucker. And I know it eats away in your little stinky soul. That's why you can never beat me, Sam. You're here for the wrong reasons, in my humble opinion. But that's right. You want to be a star? That's good. Be a star. More content for me.
I was going to say something important. Go live now, dummy. Drop a link. But no, we're just talking. He's good. He's fine. And he was waiting on his dinner. He had nothing real dramatic to say. Like he doesn't care that much. I still like good conversations. But I want to...
we saw that on COVID.
Vids, I don't... It's hard to really get mad at Vids for me because he's just an opportunist. He just wants to say something.
Yeah.
And he's kind of interesting. Mm-hmm. I don't believe he's married because they're so different. Mel turned out to be really, really malicious. And they don't talk like they're married. So they make the thing up and he'll go with it.
First of all, Mr. Samuel Hill, right? Well, Mel is malicious now. Well, she is malicious since she called you out for flexing her dogs in her face. letting her know that, oh, I got your docs or something, right? Before that, you were pretty much like kissing Mel's ass all the time, right? Now, COVID is like interesting, and Mel is the vicious one. Make your mind up, motherfucker. Make your fucking mind up, dude. It's ridiculous, Grandpa. You're a ridiculous old person with no intellectual merit. You're a stupid old fuck.
But Vince doesn't seem like the kind of guy that would be good married, right?
All right. So, well, you seem like the kind of guy that buys a wife from the Philippines. Why are you even talking? And this is Sam Hill, by the way. All he's doing is talk about other people's problems. What's up, Wicked Moon? Other people's conditions, other people's marriage, other people's whatsoever. And when you bring his shit up, then, ooh, you're going low, you're going low. Sam Hill, you claim to be a Christian. The book is very clear who does the judging. The book is very clear about that part. No matter if you're Catholic, a Protestant, whatsoever. The judging part, the book is very clear about. So, you assume to be God, Sam. You're a blasphemer. By the doctrine of your own religion. You're a fucking blasphemer, Sam. Right? You take up, dude, like your whole here, Sam Hill American fucking Jesus picture. Right? In his like just like Trump did with the Jesus post. It's like ridiculous. These people who always tell people how they should live, what standards they should have, you know, raising that holy book in front of them, oh, Christianity, and then you don't even live by your own book, fucktard. That's why I cannot respect you, Sam Hill. You're the devil.
Somehow. Here's a likeness of Scotty.
Yes.
And here's
a 20-year younger likeness.
Let's go to chat.
What?
Tell us if he cries. I like Poon. When he was great, he's honest. Like when he's depressed, you know it.
This is why Poon is sitting up there. I don't even know why people have so little self-respect, right? You go up to Sam Hill's stream. I know the conversation can be funny for the ones watching, but you go up there to have a sign, to have an old grandpa, right, pissing in your face with all the information he collected about you, right? You go up there to have grandpa piss in your face all the shit that went wrong in your life, right? I don't know why people do that. For me, it's ridiculous. It shows you a lack of self-respect. You know? Why should I seek out my intellectual it's like I'm his intellectual superior, right? Why should I seek out a dumb person to tell me I'm shitty and go on their stream? Why would I do that? Yet these people, dude, like they're in line for grandpa to tell them how shitty they are, right? And that is like severe lack of self-respect, in my opinion. Especially the man. But after all, you know, it's I cannot go too hard on Poon Daddy, right? I mean, says it all. Poon Daddy up here.
And he's pretty honest, I guess. I can't remember you lying about anything. Oh, he lies about doing...
Everybody lies.
This motherfucker, he's on stream. Oh, he's pretty honest. I cannot remember him lying about anything. And then he goes, he lied about, see, no, this is ridiculous, dude. That he even like that, American men are strange individuals, just let me tell you.
Everybody that's ever been born but one human being on this earth is lies.
Is that Jesus?
Jesus would be the only infallible human ever born, correct?
Didn't you used to tell me that you talk to him every day?
I talk to the man every day, but that's my business, motherfucker.
Does he talk back?
Well, if he did, I'd probably be sitting in a different hospital right now.
You know, like
Jesus, that's right, Poon. Jesus didn't save your foot. Yeah, well, he technically saved it, though. He still has it, right? Now, Sam wants to talk about Jesus. You should drop the religious stick, Sam. Drop the religious stick. Because, like, you, like, having on your banner Christianity with all the stuff you do around here makes it, like, too easy, even. Like, give me some kind of challenge, motherfucker. Or maybe that's what I should do. I should read the Bible out loud while listening to a Sam Hill stream. Right? So, and then we have a little counter. Reasons why Sam Hill is condemned to hell for this stream. And we can, like, have a little counter of, yeah. Dude, this motherfucker. God not pleased with you. Like, I have no connection to this God person. But Sam, like, according to the book he left, right? According to the manual, you're not doing so well. Not top tier.
Like your hospital?
I would probably be in the psych.
I have no problem with Poon. It's just like some people, like, see, Sam is like, so some people I take serious around here, like Poon is not that person, right? But they're from the pure persons I don't take serious, right? There are some that I don't care, like they kind of, yeah, all right. And there are persons like Sam Hill, dangerous, a manipulator, trying to do the devil's work in the name of Jesus.
Ward.
I don't think they put bipolar in the psych ward.
If I speak to the good Lord and he speaks back to me,
Yeah.
I'm going to the psych ward.
Not at all. I think Jesus speaks to us.
Okay.
And not at all. Sam has voices in his head the whole day. Not at all. Right? Dude, Sam is right. Not at all. Right? When dude, if the voices in the head, dude, if they're loud enough, embrace it.
Not at all.
If God ever talks to you, and I want you to tell the world what God said when he talks to you.
Right.
And I want you to make it very clear that you heard these words come from God himself.
God told Sam he has a beautiful buttocks. And God told Sam it's alright after he got his asshole fingered to get out of a traffic ticket. True story, it happened. Also, if you ask Sam the same story, he might claim he's an Epstein survivor, but you know, that's a different thing. I don't want to overload you with the craziness of Grandpa, but let's see if Sam will disclose what instruction God giveth him.
No, the crazy people, and there's actually a phrase for it. A lot of people in Jerusalem, they say they're Jesus. I think the problem
Which,
is
by the
not
way,
that they-
Yes, that's right. That's right. Sam Hill, finally, some intellectual content here. Yes, the problem with Israel, Sam, is not the Zionism. The problem is them people in Jerusalem, them 3 or 4 probably, who pretend to be Jesus. Dude, it's like, I cannot even, yes. This needs to stop. The Middle East will be a safer place when all these Jesus impersonators down there finally stop their evil doing. Dude, it's like, see what? But the dangerous thing about people like Sam Hill, right? The real danger about people like Sam Hill is like his vote counts the same as yours. You know what I mean? You can be a stupid, uninformed motherfucker. Yes, he has the same power to steer the direction of your country than you have. That is the scary shit, dude. That is the true scary shit.
By the way, God cannot directly speak to you.
Why?
Well, just because he doesn't speak to you directly, Poon, doesn't mean he speaks to Sam directly. I mean, Sam is such a wonderful human being. He's the peak of his creation, right? If you would be God, why would you not choose to talk to your top tier creation, right?
Why?
Because his voice is too powerful. He has to have a mediator.
Are you making that up? Okay. I've already cried today earlier. Is that true? Did you cry earlier?
Is that true? Yeah. That's right. So Sam is discussing like the protocol of talking to God. And right, and Poon telling him, oh, you need a mediator. And then he's going, really? It's like, dude, the stupidity knows no bounds. I have not played Battlefield or smoking a bowl yet. And we only, like, how much are we? Only 5 minutes into this sack of shit stream that is supposedly top tier. While Scotty already, like aged in reverse 20 years with her likenesness. Likenesness. Is that a word? With her likenesness. I like it. It's getting rough out here, people. It's getting rough out here.
Yes, it's true. Early? Fucking yes. Man, I feel horrible.
Those drugs make you very vulnerable to emotions.
Well, that and somebody jabbing a goddamn Q-tip in the bottom of my foot, seeing how deep a hole is, fucking didn't do the trick too.
Well, then take care of your foot, idiot.
I had an operation once, right? And there was a hole in part of my body. So I was fine in the hospital, but I got home, looked in a mirror, and cried. I said, "Look what's happened to my beautiful body. There's a hole in it." So,
yes, yes, you're a very deep person. You're not at all a shallow person, Sam. You're not at all a superficial person. You're very deep. After you were hospitalized, probably a life-saving operation, you asked God, you said, God, why God? Did you disfigure me with a hole in my body? You know? Because Sam knows holes are useful in his body. He sometimes uses them to get out of traffic tickets. But that is more if the cop is in the rear. Yes, Sam, I'm a great monologuist. A dread shooting star shall drop in the news.
I cried too. But I waited till I got out of the hospital.
Oh, he cried. He cried. What a shallow fuck. See, Sam, and that is why you always get upset, right? When people say like, oh, they wish death on you and whatever. It's not like that I wish death on you, right? But if I just pragmatically think about it, you don't have anything to offer to the world, right? So the medical business destroyed your beauty. You now have a hole in you, right? You disfigured. So beauty gone. Well, intellectually, you're a little bit on the, I would say, not the brightest bulb in the store. You know what I mean? And you're just an old ridiculous person. So I don't know, dude. Like, I would be fine if God calls you home. I think you have done enough damage on this in this realm. And I think you deserve a stay in heaven, where you finally can sing Hosiana, Hosiana on the cloud with the Jesus. Would you not prefer that, Sam? Would you not prefer to be in the presence of God? So you can tell God how he should run his business? Imagine Sam Hill in heaven, dude. He getting kicked out within the first week. Within the first week, dude, they're getting tired of his ass. Getting shut the fuck up, sit on the fucking cloud and play your harp, dude. It's like, yeah.
I can't believe you think God needs a mediator to talk to you.
See, Poon, I gotta give it to him. The one-legged man, Poon Daddy here, exposed Sam's Hill lack of knowledge of Christian doctrine. That he thinks he needs, like, some special kind of headset to talk to God.
There's that laugh. Let's see. Here's Brittle Mock, who was
spraying. So dumb. You're so dumb, I swear.
People don't swear. People don't like Brittle Mafia. So,
have you heard that? Grandpa has no conception of. He said, "You're so dumb, I swear." And then Sam said, "Don't swear." So he said he's swearing like curse words. Dude, this is like you losing it, Sam. It's alright. I mean, you're old. You've been on this world long enough, right? Just ride off into the sunset, Sam. This ain't it. You don't have the mental capacity no more to follow and shit like that. What's going on in your own stream? You confused.
Oh, they'll just fuck with him with the lie. He was framed. Okay, I kind of like Bruno Mafia, but I get it. He was framed.
He was,
Who
yeah,
framed
of
Roger
course
Rabbit,
he
huh?
was framed.
Boy,
Yes.
he gives so much time. He's got a lot of time. He gets. What's he do that he's always looking and finding out about here? Because he probably has a job, right? How does he have so much time? You can
Well,
be
he's
here?
your friend.
You
Who?
got a ton of support. Don't be I don't know. Poon's lost most of the support. Most.
I don't know anybody that I've lost that supported me. That I mean, you can say it. I just don't know who.
So
it is.
Poon never
Well,
had
I mentioned
support.
this to him that poor Poon got fucked up with his foot, and was I the only one who wished you well?
No,
I felt
not
bad.
close.
He's lost it.
Dude. This man, when Poon was on the things, like, he says he's the only one who wished him well while he was shitting on him constantly. Right? This is the thing with Sam Hill, what he doesn't get. He's the most condescending fuck around here. Right? Shitting on everybody. And then he wants you to thank him for it and shit. Like, dude, this is ridiculous. Rescue me, Spooky, I say. Rescue me.
I don't know what.
I had several people contact me personally because they're so concerned with shit. They
Who are
contact
they?
me.
Were they ashamed? Yeah, they're ashamed to acknowledge shit publicly.
No, they're just because they're
Why
personal.
can't they say they want you to get better? Come on.
They probably do, but I mean that's a
Well, who are they?
that's less than a 3-second sentence to say. I don't think you'll catch
Who
it
are
every time.
those?
My point is, I'm indifferent about Poon. I want nobody to lose a leg. I don't care who it is. So, good for you. But I hope you learned your lesson, you know? Some things you should take care of.
He does it.
Me and JK will fight. That's a bad joke because JK hates you, Poon. For
Yeah,
good
she
reason.
hates herself. She hates life.
Yeah,
No, she's pretty successful in life, it sounds
Well,
like. to me.
she's pretty
How
successful.
she got involved with Evil Abe. Isn't that interesting? Because they seem so different. JK is a college
You think
professor.
that hearing Abe say that he's gonna blow up her school and shit, so she can't.
Yeah.
She'll have to spend more time with him is the funniest shit I ever heard.
But I mean, you get these very intelligent. You think they would be with somebody like me, even though I'm married. But she ended up with Evil Abe, who can be brilliant when he's a drunk.
I mean, some of the shit that came out of Abe's
Dude,
mouth
dude,
was
like-
golden.
Oh yeah, I think he's the most talented person I've come across here. Who's better than Abe with talent?
Me, of
Had nothing to do with
course.
talent.
I'm on a different
Well, that's
level,
my
you
fault. That's
motherfuckers.
what I'm
You
about.
said everything to do
I'm
with
ahead
him
of my
being pissed
time.
off.
But it's fascinating that I don't get it. It's like
Yes,
I had
you don't
Nikki
get
up
it.
with
That's
little Rebus,
brilliant.
and I even said, Rebus, there's no way this lady's going to be with you. She's sophisticated. I really meant it. And then they hooked up. So I'm saying you never know. I mean,
Yeah,
Nikki
because you
like
have no
little
concept
Rebus.
of reality. You
The
have no
sun shines
concept
on
how
a dog's
life
ass every
works.
once in a while, you know?
I guess opposites attract or something. Or maybe Nikki thought she could control him because he's easy. Because
Not
he
every-
can't get other women. So,
apparently, not every frog's asshole is watertight now, is it?
what
That's
does that have to
right.
do with the
That
raccoon
is
frog?
Poon handler wisdom.
Let's
It's called a
see.
metaphor. It's called a metaphor.
I know what a metaphor is, sir.
Obviously, you don't.
What is a metaphor, Sam?
It means it's not literal meaning. That's what it basically is. But it's symbolic. It has symbolic meaning. It's not the same thing. Some need and rely on me.
That is
Who-
not
who-
what a
are you
metaphor
talking-
is,
That's why I
Sam. That's
thought
not
it
the
was serious.
point.
I can't do what they need from me. It's a very helpless feeling. What are you talking about there?
And nothing, none of your business.
Oh. Well, don't
None
tell
of
me.
your business.
I don't.
That's right. Don't
I
tell
guess
him,
I'm your
Sid.
friend, but
I
It don't
guess
matter.
I'm
It's
your
nobody's
friend.
business here.
does it
This
have
is,
to do with
this is between me and the people that need me.
what do they need you for?
It doesn't matter what they need me for. What matters is I
Oh,
can't
shit.
do what they need.
What about me? I want to be with my kids every single
Yeah,
day.
what about
I
me?
swear I can't.
Yes, what about me, Sam?
Well, yeah, you can.
Holy shit.
I'm not going back there because the family and all that, and they don't like
Well,
me.
then don't say
They
you
don't know
can't.
my
Yeah,
wife.
they don't like you no
don't
more,
say you
Sam.
can't
Why
when
is
you
that?
definitely can. You just have an
Yes.
excuse for why you
That's
don't. That's not the
right.
same
Their
thing.
mother got jealous.
I
Yeah.
don't give a shit. It's not the same damn thing.
Yeah.
I'm not going back there to have my wife. I
Then you
mean,
just have
See?
an excuse, okay?
I miss
Don't
my
say
kids.
you can do something.
Yeah, the great point that Poon had. Why is he reviving me now? I'm making a point, idiot. I'm gonna die behind this rock. I'm not even on the screen. That was not nice. So, the greater point Poon Handler is making here, if you want to be with your kids that bad, you don't work, you can relocate your wife close to your kids and shit like that, if that is what you want. But apparently, you being together with your kids, like, is not as important as your wife being in there, your ex-wife being in the proximity, right? So that is what is holding you back. And Poon Handler rightfully calling out, what's up, Moon Poisoning, that the motivating factor is clearly, yeah, well, who cares about Abe? Abe is just a retard. We're talking about Sam Hill. Like I said, I have only in my time, I have only for 2 subjects, and this is World War III right now and Sam Hill. Right? And Poon pointing out very correctly, nothing holding you back if you want to be with your kids. You're making excuses. I applaud Poon for keeping it real.
That you have supposedly
You know
you
what
have the means to do, but you won't do because of somebody else's opinion. I mean, that's kind of bitch made, if you ask me.
It is
Anywhere
very
I want.
good,
I mean,
Mr.
not
Poon
comments,
Handler.
Well,
but
then
because
you do have the chance, and you can
but
do
you
that.
know, I could do it.
You're
But
being
it would,
bitch
I'm
made
not
right
gonna
now.
fuck up my kids.
You're being fucking bitch made, motherfucker. Don't even. You're being
No,
bitch
I'm
made.
not.
Yeah, you
Yes,
Kids
bitch
don't
made.
need to
Poon
be-
are. You're being
Handler.
made to look like a hoe bag, dirty little tricky bitch.
That's right. This
I
Poon
had,
Handler making a lot
very,
of
very
sense.
wealthy family, and I was a prince. I mean, they didn't call me the golden boy, but I was a prince until I said no to them.
I was a prince
You
till
know,
I said
I'm not-
no to them. Yeah, you said no to
And,
them.
I say no to people. I said no
Because
to my
of the blatant, probably
that.
anti-Semitism.
the bat rose. I actually didn't say that. I went in and I snapped, but Poon.
Oh,
I didn't
violence
snap
again.
100% where.
I don't give a shit what you did or didn't do, motherfucker. You're an idiot. I don't give a shit.
The bed of Shaw came out again.
Most
You're
of the time, I
speaking
lose
in the
that.
box of dookie shit. You're about as smart as Rainbow Dildo. I don't give a fuck what you say you're done. I don't even want to hear your excuse.
my
I mean, that is an excuse in this particular
Oh my
fucking
God.
thing. Is probably the dumbest fucking thing I
he's
think
not
I've ever heard
wrong.
in my entire life
You
when it
always
comes
say
to
that.
fucking
You
common
should say
sense
that.
and knowledge.
No,
It
you
doesn't
should
matter.
say
Do you realize what you just said?
He's not wrong.
You understand what you
know,
just
this is
said
a common
that you don't want to fucking go and hold your kids every day because of someone else's opinion.
That's
Holy
right.
shit,
Same
you
with
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
He's not
No,
wrong.
right now
It's
it's
not
best.
what's best for them. Are you fucking joking?
Yeah, it's best for them.
Dude,
No,
even
it's not.
Poon Handler
That
goes,
That
this is
validating your
ridiculous.
fucking stupidity.
Yes.
You don't know what's involved.
Very
You don't
good.
I
know
don't give a
Very
shit what's
good.
involved.
So
I don't
even
give a
Poon
shit
Handler
what's
is
involved.
connecting the
I
dots.
don't care.
There's a lot because you don't care. There's a lot involved.
No, I
Yeah,
mean,
there's a lot
that's
of
not
you
great.
involved.
You're not going to convince me that you have a fucking valid reason that
Right.
if you have the means to live right
Yes.
across the street or 3
Yes.
houses down from
Absolutely.
the same fucking town, where you can
Yes.
at least pick them up from school when you want, fucking take it for ice cream, or whatever the fuck you're going to do, you don't do it because of how someone else fucking feels about you.
It's
That
something
Poon
I-
Handler, huh?
weirdest,
No.
most fucking
No, you don't
narcissistic
understand.
shit
You don't.
I
You
think I've
don't.
ever heard.
You don't
Fucking
understand.
ridiculous.
I'm
It's fucking ridiculous.
impressed.
Are you
I'm
with your kids
impressed.
every day?
If I had the means to be, I would be.
You mean if you
And I
had the
wouldn't
money?
care about anyone else's fucking feelings.
If you had the means and money, you would be.
But in a heartbeat.
What about you said on air that they're married?
See, now he's trying to do the
What does that
snake
have
shit
to do
again.
with if I have the means?
What, you're going to put your kids in a terrible situation?
How am I going to do that? Because I get to see their fucking dad every day?
Yeah.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Isn't
Holy
there a
shit.
lot of conflict between the
That's
two? of you?
fucking ridiculous.
Isn't
Isn't there
there?
a lot of
And if
conflict?
any fucking adult, if any fucking adult takes anything out on a child because of how they feel about another adult, that's fucking that's even worse.
This is
It's even
Sam
fucking
fucked
worse.
himself
So
again,
what you're
dude.
saying is that these children are gonna fucking be punished because of your decision.
No,
Well, guess
you
what?
have
That's horrific.
No,
And
you
that,
have to
whoever
do
does
what's
anything
best.
like that should be whipped with a fucking horse whip.
If you showed up, there'd be tons of conflict.
I don't
That's
care.
not good.
It's
I
not.
don't want
It
my
has
kids
nothing to
have
do with
tons
them.
of conflict. Serious.
It has nothing
Yeah,
to do
yeah.
with them.
It has everything to do with them. That's why you.
So Sam is saying it's better for his kids if he's not in their life. It's better for his kids if he's not in their life. This is what Sam is saying.
would do that. But you have to think of what's
Never
best
mind, man.
for
You
our
never.
kids.
You don't understand. I don't think.
No, I
You're
don't
full of
understand
shit,
your
man.
your
You're full of
specific.
shit. I don't want to hear it. You're full of shit.
I'm not full of
You're
shit.
fucking
Do
retarded.
what's best for your kids, though.
Yeah.
We agree. You
What's
just-
best for your
Dude, look
kids?
at
You
you.
live in fucking on the opposite side of America, where you can't see them but once or twice a year.
I can see
That's
whenever I
fucking.
want.
That's what's. I'm sure
It's
that's.
not
I'm
once or
sure
twice.
they're never gonna resent you.
Yes. Oh,
I'm
Poonhandler
sure they're
going
never gonna
all
resent
in
you at
there.
all.
Poonhandler keeping it real
Why are
here.
you making me feel this way?
Because you should be feeling a certain way. I can't believe you right now.
Look, dude.
I mean, I
half the-
really
half the
can't believe the shit I'm fucking
worth
hearing
like
right now. I
50%.
can't fucking. You've blown my fucking mind.
Yes.
How come you don't
Yes.
see your kids every day? though?
I
That's
don't have
not
the
the
same
point,
needs you
motherfucker.
dipshit.
It's not
A-
even
a
the same
dummy
point.
moron by means to
What?
mean money or what?
Yes, I don't have the fucking. I don't have this
How come
unlimited
you're poor?
funds.
I
I
never
can just move where the fuck I want to move to, and not worry about fucking work, and not worry about fucking feeding
can't
just
work.
myself. I don't have that fucking luxury. Are you
can't
fucking
work.
joking?
You'll lose the foot.
Yeah,
Okay,
Sam wants
Shelby,
to hang with his
fuck off.
Filipino
Shelby.
wife instead of
Wow.
his kids.
Dude, I'm talking serious, Poon. Don't-
Yeah,
Oh,
you
shit.
don't. Yeah, fuck off, man. Your seriousness is fuck. You just got a real thorny fucking view. Your
You
fucking
have
shit
to
is all
judge-
fucked up,
how
man.
can you own
Your
it
shit's
out the way
real
you
fucked up.
do?
I can't believe
Dude,
this
I'm
shit.
civil with
Yeah,
their mom.
Poon-
Well,
You're
Poonhandler's
not-
correct,
you're
dude.
fucking wrong, man.
You're attacking me. I'm
Never
civil.
thought I'd
You
say
are.
that
Just
one,
trying to
dude.
make you see the
You
fucking
are
whole
attacking.
truth of the fucking situation.
The truth
And
is, what's
apparently,
your situation?
somehow
No, the
you
truth is
fucking-
you are
have
fucked, Sam.
compromised
That is
with
the
yourself
truth.
over this shit,
Yeah.
which amazes me. It amazes me. I don't understand that.
We're adults. We're not back in your high school, and you're not the super jock. You
Well, then that's
compromise
nothing to
now.
do with
with
We're
kids
back
and
in
my
the
kids.
dog.
It's nothing to do with
Yeah,
this
well,
compromise.
you don't want to see them,
I
Sam.
mean,
It's
don't
better for them.
compromise.
If there's
You don't
anybody
compromise.
in the world that fucking agrees with you right now, I would love to see that.
There's
Yes,
no
right.
what's my position? Compromise. You do the best you can. I see my kids. I just
You didn't
I wish I
compromise.
saw
You didn't
them every single
compromise.
day in my
You
house.
didn't do that at all. You didn't compromise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
No,
Oh, I'm gonna
motherfucker.
go to court for sole custody. Is
I
that
didn't say that. That's not what I said. Dude,
What do you want? Okay, let's move on. You don't
You
know
should
my.
you already bought a house.
Well-
at bare minimum, you should have.
Also, what's interesting in this conversation, is that not what Sam always talks about in regards to other people? Their family situation, what happened to their wife, blah, 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 blah. Now see how defensive and how uncomfortable he gets when it's turned around on him? Because he said something ridiculous.
Some kind of fucking vacation home or something, at least within a fucking 30 to 50 mile radius of wherever
That's
they
right, Poon, tell him.
No, it's
live. I
artificial.
mean, a bare fucking minimum, and you don't even have that.
Well,
And
you
you
didn't
say you
buy
have
it.
means,
Oh,
but you don't have
shit,
that.
dude.
That
How-
is odd to me.
Dude, you don't even have your own house. You live in a garage.
That's not the point,
That has
Sam.
nothing to do with this situation.
That's
Well,
right. Keep him
You're
to it.
mentioning a
You're
physical
fucking
ground.
throwing
Nah,
insults
nah,
at me
Sam.
that you don't even
Okay.
know.
Yeah,
Just to
that's
throw
cool.
them at me because you're pissed off because I'm fucking right about this.
That's
And
right. He
that's
is
not
right
insane.
about it.
When it comes to my
You're fucking
kids,
insane,
like
dude.
you,
He
right?
is fucking
Let's
right
go.
about it.
Why am I listening to you give judgment?
Well, good for you, Mr. Poon Handler. Or I will call you for the day Poon Daddy. You deserved it, Poon Daddy. You're the daddiest of the daddies. Because, like, you kept him to it. That's good. He made a ridiculous statement. What Sam Hill pretty much said, right? Translated into normal peace and speak is like, well, it's better for my kids if I'm not in their life. Right? Because it's too much hassle, like, it's too much disturbance for me. So, well, and Poon holding his feet to the fire, That's why he's called for a whole day the Poon Daddy.
Judgment. You're in a terrible situation.
I'm not judging you at all. I'm not
Why
judging
don't
you.
you kids live with you?
I'm not judging
I'm not judging you one bit.
Right?
You
I'm not
judge me.
judging you,
Okay,
you
that's
piece
fair.
of shit.
I'm not
So
judging you.
why
I'm
don't you
just
see your
fucking
kids
thinking
every day?
stupid. I can't
Why don't
believe
you
you.
see your kids
Yeah.
every day?
I get it, Poon.
Because I don't
I
see
can't-
mine every day.
If I could,
You
could,
compromise. Right. You
I
compromise.
would do that in a heartbeat
the best
without fucking question. There wouldn't be any other compromise.
You do the
See, but Poon is right. Imagine you have children, you're separated, money's not an issue. I would have like some vacation home, something like that, you know? Maybe like a thingy or two. But Sam doesn't want to do that because the family of his ex-wife or something, which makes it more interesting. What happened there, Sam? What happened there? So the next time we run into each other, Sam, because you're very interested in what happened between me and my wife. And isn't it the universe providing? When I talk about my wife, though I talk about my ex, the wonderful Spooky shows up. That's right. You're always interested in what ruined that relationship, Sam. I want to know why you cannot be close to your kids, why it's that much of a hassle for you. Due to the family of the... You know? Kind of weird, Sam, for always calling these people out. But there she is, the beautiful Spooky. Now the sun has risen above the horizon. Is it not so, people? That's right. Now we can all have a beautiful day. That's right. I hope you have a chill day, Spooky. Right. And dress up as something nice tonight, please. That's right. Just making comments. Hey, Johnny. She's not talking because I blocked her. Yes, I blocked Spooky. That's why she's not talking. Dude, but it is an interesting conversation so far. And so far, I have to say, the only one walking the path of true righteousness at this very moment is, and I would never have thought I say this in my lifetime, a Poon handler. Right? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? And by the way, for you people coming late, the likeness on screen is Scotty. So you can see that Scotty reversed aged 20 years. So he likes her way more than before. I already pointed that out. Isn't it funny that the more Sam likes you, the likeness he picks for you is getting younger and younger? Just food for thought.
best you can, right?
I wouldn't compromise with
Why are you so
myself.
judgmental? I might see my kids
Jesus
more than you
fucking
see your
Christ.
kids.
Fucking moron.
No,
That's
this
not
is
the
real,
point.
and I get to talk with Poon because I know situation. And I told him a little bit about mine, and he's not.
You fucking
He
ignorant
doesn't
as
want
fuck.
to gut me.
I cannot believe you, man.
Some of the scumbags
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
gut me.
I don't know.
So I
He
can
was
talk
wrong
kids
about her for
because I
some
know
reason.
he probably wants the best.
This
Right?
is just ridiculous to me. You're just being ridiculous.
Yes,
I
he
don't
is.
understand you at all.
No, you don't. So maybe you shouldn't judge me if you don't understand me.
I'm not judging you.
Oh, judge him. He judges everybody, Mr. Poon Handler. And you don't understand it because to any reasonable person, what Mr. Hill is suggesting here is ridiculous. Like, you're right to be judgmental, and you're right. Yeah, well, you're not right to be judgmental if you're Christian, but for me as a practicing Satanist, I can be judgmental. And it just shows you, you know? That's the one. That's the one calling everybody out. Right? His kids would be too much trouble. Yeah, too much involved, you know? Nah.
I'm just saying
Yeah,
you're
you
fucking.
are. That's okay.
No, I'm calling you a fucking moron.
Right.
But you're not judging. I'm backstage. Poon is asking and whether, no, it had nothing to do with that. I don't know. I'd really talked to him privately, and it's no big secret or anything, really. I think he's just bored. So I'm glad he came on. I've left all the garbage, kicking dogs. That was really low. Really, you get really, really low.
Dude, just fucking. I can't believe you, dude. I really can't believe you.
Yeah.
You want to hear about Scotty? what I mean?
I want to know why you what.
Here's a likeness of Scotty. I was wrong about her.
What were you wrong about?
So I'm thinking, this is, to me, she's so mean, and she made statements. I'll repeat them. She said she was planning on making fun of my essay consistently from now on. That's
I'm sure you pissed her off for her to say that. I mean, I'm sure she was pretty pissed off to say that.
And she said, let me get my hands on your dock, Sam, and I will drop it. Like, no, she's not a very. So here's
that's about 90% of everyone here. So
here's what notice. A lot of people won't make fun of us sexuals. So here's the thing: that because she's mean, I thought she wouldn't be successful. That Nikki would be. Nikki's a scumbag too. So Nikki was getting a lot more support, and Scotty wasn't. So I said, okay, after being with Lauren, people saw that Scotty is really a scumbag.
So what he wants to do now, because he said on Witz earlier, he's very interested in that Scotty drama. So he wants to be a little bit more favorable to Scotty, to lure her back in on a stream so he can rinse and repeat his modus operandi. Is that not what you're doing, Sam? Right? So now we're a little bit more closer to the Scotty side, so she can come up and rinse and repeat, right? Already put in a new likeness. Dude, you're so transparent with your manipulation that it's even insulting to everybody with a brain what you're doing.
But I'm wrong, because Scotty does very well. She had, for this little world, 65 viewers. So
the pillar of righteousness is willing to come closer to Scotty because she has the only thing that counts in Sam Hill's eyes. And that goes for a little like retarded ape over there too. For the SS community and all of them. The only thing that matters are views. And the path of righteousness is the path of the view. You know? Views make it righteous.
I thought she'd be gone because she's so mean, but that's not true. And actually, between the two of them streaming, I think Scotty's a much better streamer than Nikki.
Just a heads up.
Already.
Heads up, Miss Nikki hates your fucking guts too. Like, she hates your fucking guts.
Well, she hates my guts. She didn't even know me, and she slandered me and called me.
She hates your guts.
She called me a. She called me a
predator. You're a goddamn sex pesting motherfucking.
Yeah, she just I'm not. But she's shrill and she's whiny. And that's why, but in terms of skills, well, Scotty probably thinks the same thing. But in terms of skills,
I think she's funny as hell. I think she's funnier than hell.
Scotty is smarter. She used to be into books. She's smarter.
She used to be into books, dude. It's like
shrill. Everything has the same weight.
You are shrill too. You're like a shrill old grandma.
One day, Nikki will have more views. Next day, but I thought Scotty was done, because she said those things. And here's the lesson I used to give that I listened to. Mm-hmm. People don't care that much about morality, generally.
Well,
they'll
you don't.
To be entertained. There's a few slime buckets that will, right, go vile, but most people just want to be entertained. Because who would really accept
well, I'm entertained by your grotesqueness,
of
sir.
My essay. You go in real life.
Are you serious? A lot of people are going to. A lot of people are.
No, real life. Nobody's going to make fun of an essay. Who are the people?
A lot of people don't like you.
People I know.
A lot of people don't like you around here. You've managed to make.
You know how many jokes there are about the Catholic Church and fucking altar boys? You know how many jokes there are, Sam? You know? The point is, horrible shit like SA and shit can be funny, but when you make a joke about it, it better be funny. That's why it's a slippery slope. If you make a joke about that shit, it better be a good joke.
A lot of people pretty upset.
Yeah, because I kick most of them out and I tell the truth. People can't handle it.
See, even Poon is like,
I don't know that's true at all. I think sometimes you're just a real dumb.
But I
Dumb
think you went too far. You can go too far. But apparently
I
saying
never
that
said
you're
I
taking
couldn't.
fun of-
I never once said I couldn't go too far. I never said that one time.
But I don't
Dumb
go too
dumb.
far. I think people
Oh,
can.
you just go real dumb.
Well, you went too far when you wished grape on that woman.
Well,
And look
maybe
at your-
so, but
Yeah.
maybe so, you know, at least I admit it.
Nobody. I mean, the guy's really. Sick,
Your
and
dad
you
went
have a
too
good
far
side,
when he came
and,
into your mother,
like,
I
Sam.
also don't have any problem admitting when I say something that's really too far gone or too wrong. I'd have no problem saying I was fucking.
Dude,
I was
you
an
wished
asshole
grape
saying
on
it,
JK
so.
and it took you a month. And then later on, a couple weeks,
Longer than
you
that.
said you wouldn't regret anything.
This shit was funny as fuck for a while.
Dude, it's not funny.
It was funny. Her whole rant on me,
Wishing grape on anybody
me
is not
reaching my
funny.
peak and her
Dude, he
being-
cannot even
and
say
her
the word,
changing her
Mr. Free
college
American.
curriculum or changing her college curriculum to the Poon fucking fantasy time. I mean, that was great. That was great.
Yeah, she's attracted to these extreme
too
cuts.
long.
So she followed you, she followed me, and she's a
You're not
great lady
extreme, Sam.
that
The
you wish.
Poon is now college curriculum.
Why
I mean,
did
I
you get
find
mad?
that just fucking. I find that
Poon,
just
that
awesome.
was
Oh, she
good,
hates you
God.
because you say racist things.
Mhm.
Isn't that it?
I don't know.
He hates South Koreans, by the way.
No, I never said that. I said I hate North Koreans and fucking South Koreans are jerks.
Yeah, South Koreans are not jerks.
Yeah.
How
They are
many
jerks.
Russians
I-
are gonna complain? I don't know. I don't.
Oh, dude. I cannot concentrate by this guy,
21
though.
people aren't that much. I went on vids, right? And I want to talk about Iran. Is it okay? I am. I'm very good. I have a BA.
Oh, you're not
science.
very good.
I
You're
keep
not
with the
very
news.
good.
I'm smart,
No.
and I'm known.
No.
Certain people. I'm known. I'm not a big person, but I work
Yes.
in
No,
resources.
Sam.
No.
You cannot
Every
talk
once in
shit
a while,
about
I would
anything.
talk to a really
Dude.
biggie that people would recognize the name. So I'm able to communicate
No.
pretty smart
No.
on Iran,
No.
and it's important.
See, even Poon is like.
Why are you laughing?
Oh, dude.
I'm
I
a
don't know.
smart guy. I was
I don't know.
respected where I work.
Dude,
you know?
you
know,
as good as
why
in,
South
at
Koreans are such
geopolitics like I
They're not
play
jerks.
right now in this game
go
because I'm
over there,
listening to
we
this
save
shit,
their
dude.
ass
I'm
from
getting
slavery.
my ass fucked right
You
now.
know,
Well,
basically,
we
save
had
their
a
ass from
war.
becoming slaves.
We had a
You
war
lose a
protecting your
shit ton of
democracy.
fucking American lives over there.
A lot
You
of
didn't think those jerks could come over here and put their technology to use and build like speed trains and shit for us, but they've never,
Who
ever,
has?
See,
Who
ever
has?
fucking
cannot-
repaid us
Who
as a
has?
country.
Who has?
I don't give a shit. They have the means
I
to
give
do
it.
it.
You're sending out this people, and
Because
Trump,
they, again, this is having the means to do it. They have the means to do
they
it.
have the means to do it. Yeah.
They haven't done it.
Nobody. We're so cool. Nobody treats us as righteously.
We're so
Well,
cool.
None of us believe that South Vietnam will ever have the means of repaying us for anything
South
that we've
Vietnam.
done for
They
them.
could. That's not true.
They don't have the loot. They don't have it. It's a
They don't have the
poor
loot
fucking-
repaying you for
poor
what,
fucking
dude?
area of
Who
Asia.
would predict that South Korea would come out of?
See, and just on a side note, right? I mean, this whole conversation they're having is ridiculous. It's just for Sam to demonstrate, right? He wants to show some geopolitical prowess, which is ridiculous to begin with. So it's kind of funny, but it's that American arrogance, right? Like the world owes you something. It's like that kind of bullshit that makes the world drift more and more away from America. But that's more on a bigger note, right? But let's go on. Sam has some interesting points here.
A war, brutally poor, to be one of the most important economies in the world. But they did it. Things are not always predictable. After World War II, our enemies, Germany and Japan, became.
Who would have thought the Jews were going to run Hollywood?
The Japanese were having invested in Hollywood like 20 years ago. Sony Pictures.
Fucking food. Holy shit, dude! I will become buddies
help
with
myself.
Food Handler
can't
now.
help
Like
myself.
Food Handler, that was
You don't
a
have to
good
help
joke,
yourself.
sir.
No, I
Vince
mean,
and Serena are combined age. Yeah, they're older people. But just the fact that you make fun of old people is sick.
That's, oh, you're still
And a
here,
lot of
Spooky.
people
I
do.
thought I
I'm
scared
not
you
old,
away.
but they throw it like it's a bad thing. I want to get old. Don't you want to get
You
old?
already
You don't
old,
wanna die?
motherfucker.
But Karina is like over 60, and Vids is no spring chicken. Poor Vids. I feel bad for him, you know?
What is he even talking about?
To live in America where you're supposed to be, get to be somebody if you work hard, and then end up like Poon and
That's all right, Spooky. You're being pretty.
Fingers Cruz. I mean, at 50, you're supposed to be.
You don't need that
someplace.
makeup
You're
shit
not
to
supposed
be
be
pretty.
begging
You
a
know
man to
that.
buy
You
shoes.
just need to
or
smile.
Poon begging a woman to give him money when being a plumber is a well-paying job. So you're a failure, right? When
Russell-
you consider yourself a failure.
Let Russell up.
See, Sam, you always connect if people are a failure or not to monetary success, right? So that is very easy for you because you are not even in the game of monetary success because you're a nepo baby, right? You never had to care about money. Then the question becomes, what did you do with what you were given? Right? What did you give back to your society with your supposed education and shit like that? Right? What did you give back? And the answer is nothing. So while some people here might be in a capitalistic way failures, right? In a game that you never had to play because you were born at the top, well, you are a failure in a societal way. Right? When it comes to how to give you back to your society, how do you give back to your culture, you are a failure in every measurable way. So I don't see what the flex is.
Up here, I want to talk to Russell for a
I
minute.
did wrestle.
And
Are
I'm
you kidding?
still alive. See, it was
Russell-
my message was
Russell-
righteous. The
favorite
gods
people.
protected me.
Yeah, really.
I-
He's one of your
I
favorite
find it
people,
curious.
isn't he?
That some of my favorite people like me wanted me unalive twice.
Like
and
me.
Russell's wanted me, but I like the guy. I think he's a good guy. He's just got a temper.
Oh, you burn, motherfuckers.
Well, I mean, one of the times he said he hoped. He didn't say he wishes, or that he said he hoped.
No, he said he wanted me dead. Look, the reality is some of us have big tempers.
Motherfucker.
I didn't have that temper, but I had a pretty big temper.
You ain't never gonna let that shit go, are you?
No, it's part of our history.
I know it's your.
Poon
you jump
handled
to it.
him.
You jump to it.
What's
What
up,
is your
Dave?
what is your go-to every time, Russ?
Russell's one of the best people on here.
Wow, thank you, Sam.
He provide. Look, Poon.
He
We
says
have-
that right after he said you wish to kill his ass.
I
I-
ask him. I talked him on coming up. He didn't want to come up on
Oh,
air.
shit.
No, I wanted
Yeah,
to see
well.
how you guys were doing. I'm glad y'all were friendly with each other again.
Yes.
Yeah,
It
you
makes for
know,
much
I
better
felt
time,
bad
don't
for him. Like he could have lost his foot, and I was like the only one wishing him well.
Yeah, I felt bad. I thought it was
What?
all bullshit.
See, now he was the
To be honest
only
with
one
you.
wishing him
Well,
well. What bullshit,
No,
dude.
no,
No,
I
it
said
wasn't wrong
because
bullshit at
he
all.
phoned me and he said he was having a heart attack, and then Riley said he was dying. So of course people aren't going to believe it completely, like me. I think he's the real. I saw him in the hospital. Where's
Yeah.
Yeah,
my?
he had someone that sounded like Mrs. Hill. I remember that.
Yes,
Yeah.
he asked her if she knows Sam.
Now we have a cousin move in. Yeah, I have two beautiful
Sam's been voyeuring.
cousins. Wait.
That's
Not
great.
Platonically,
Sam, are you the voyeur?
a safe.
Sam is getting a house slave.
No,
Great.
no,
Yes,
no.
you know he
give her
has.
space. I'm just saying she's beautiful.
He voyeured his sister. Of course, he's gonna voyeur the fucking cousin.
I brought you some fresh
Yes.
towels.
I like this conversation. That
I
is
don't
true.
need the towels.
Sam's gonna
They're not
peep in the
used,
shower.
Who are they for?
Holy shit, he didn't get the joke.
I don't get the joke. What do you mean?
He gets out of the or she's in the shower, or she gets
Yeah,
out of the shower,
she's-
grabs
yeah.
some towels, you know.
The joke is you're a horny old pervert, Sam. That is the joke. Which is a good joke because it's based in reality.
Yeah, I talked about that. That I have to change my behavior, and when I get out of the shower, I put on a robe that covers everything.
Yeah. The
I have to,
micropene.
right? I'm not. I don't want to. You have to decorum and.
You gotta cover the micropene, Sam.
It's working out at first.
Do you
I
make
sat
her?
down
Do
and
you
we said
make
we're
her?
all going to help each other, right? And then she
you
didn't
make-
want. She
You
didn't
make
want
her
to help.
put on like a French maid outfit when she cleans the house.
I'm not none of that weird stuff.
How you doing, Miss
You're
Mama?
a nice conservative lady.
Yeah,
Make her-
sure.
You
Conservative
make her,
maid outfit.
dust with the fluffer.
No, I wanted her to help clean up and
Yeah,
do stuff. And I
of
asked
course.
her 3 things, and she didn't want to do it. So I got mad, and I said she needs to leave for a while.
You
Man,
have to
Sam
clean the
was
house,
not
you have to
happy
wear
with his
something,
new
you know,
house
my
slave.
wife. I wanted her help. I
Did
don't
you
really.
give her the ass, grass, or cash ultimatum?
Russell.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
No, what's up, Sam? I'm just kidding, of course.
I think the only thing I asked her she did, I couldn't open up. You know, my vape came in this really special box, like a Rubik's Cube. I couldn't open it, so she opened it.
he couldn't
You're
open it.
too stoned to open your new
That-
boat.
No, I
I
wasn't
don't
stoned yet.
know. Not stoned.
I
Too
asked her
old.
3 other things. She said, wait 10 minutes. She didn't want. So the idea is that she's a good lady, but she's spoiled. Like my wife is wonderful, but
She's
if you're
spoiled.
beautiful, you get treated a certain way.
Holy
And,
shit.
now
So you treat her like she treat her a certain way because she's beautiful.
I treat her probably different. Yeah,
Probably.
I treat her nicer.
Probably. Nicer.
Because I want her to do well here. You know,
Do you
she-
give her that
He
extra
treats her
special
nicer
hug in
than
the
his
morning?
wife, he
well,
said.
do you treat beautiful women different?
You
Or-
do. Oh my God.
You don't.
Sam gives the thrust pump in the hug in the morning.
When you went in the honky tonks, you probably went to the pretty women.
The thrust
not ugly,
pump.
right? Nothing against
Dude.
ugly women.
I can see that totally. Like Sam being like before, this poor lady like needs a place to stay in the United States. Her sister Maganda probably said to her, "Oh, you cannot stay in the round eye apartment," you know. And now she's there, and now you have Sam making all the demands. And every time he hugs her, he's like one of them horny dogs, you know, like pump thrusting and shit, dude. They're demanding her to make the pledge of allegiance to the flag and shit and thank America for everything, dude. This poor woman is living in hell.
Yeah, but you're giving a thrust pump to the cousin.
The what?
A thrust pump.
This
No,
rust
nothing
bump said.
sexual at all. Not
Yeah,
at all.
you give that little thrust
Thrust-
pump in. When you
No,
give her a
that's
hug.
platonic, Sam.
So Russell coming back was, I know I'm kind of quirky.
He
and
thrust pumps
HB, this guy I did a
platonically.
show with. So I needed
I haven't
somebody.
heard from him in a while. I've been kinda
Good
wondering how
old
he's
Sam
doing.
Hill
How is
thrust
it?
pump.
I don't know. He wrote that let's do the show, and I never heard.
Yeah. I haven't heard from him in
Yeah.
like a month, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, about a month.
Are you awake?
He's probably doing fine.
Yeah, I'm listening to you on Sam Hill Live.
Oh,
Who's that? Is that cousin? Who is that? Who is that?
it's seasons.
Yeah, I think you two were really. You two are really together.
We had joy, we had
Yes.
fun, we had seasons. It must
You're so funny.
I don't know what's
No,
going on.
I mean, he had this lady. I just saw Julie, by the way, in the chat. She's really cool. But he only saw the lady 4 times in 4 years, seasons.
That is true, though.
That's
Not much
strange.
poon was
Why
handled.
you gotta bring that shit up? It's so gay of you.
I remember Russell when weed was
So gay
illegal.
sometimes,
I
you know?
tried
I'm gonna start talking about that shit soon, right? None of my
I
business, man.
I'd walk or whatever hours to get to where I could buy some weed.
Yes.
And this guy had a real love.
He
loved
doesn't walk for
it. And
hours. He
4
lets the
times in
cousin
4
walk.
years. So
That's gay shit, man. You need to fucking. This is why you're Sam Hill. You need fucking. That's nothing that you need to talk about.
I talk about what I know, dummy. What do you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
that's-
then you would be
That's not-
silent,
that's old
Sam.
Shit. That's just
You've
shit that
seen
doesn't even
seasons
bring up.
more than you've seen. Are you together? How are you together? Right? Is she in the hospital?
No, she's not in the hospital with me right now. She just woke up from a nap.
I don't
she
know.
decided to hurt her foot too. In solidarity.
I like her. A little
She
bit
fell
I
down
know.
the stairs at work so she could get workman's comp.
People do that.
That is kind of a buzzkill, Sam, to mention her. Remember your last girlfriend? You didn't see her that much, did you?
Yeah,
What are you
right.
talking about?
Mentioning the last girlfriend
Which one? Which one?
in front
Oh
of the
my
current girlfriend?
Just don't even bother. He doesn't
Are you talking
understand.
about are you talking about the annulment person?
I think Sam like
No, I ain't talking about nothing. Man. I don't want to say anything.
That's right. That's
What
the
about
real
your
answer.
last girlfriend, Russell?
I'd have to get a Ouija board, Sam. I'd have to start tapping on the tables and stuff to get in touch with her.
You went straight for the jugular, man. Why you gotta do that to Russ? Why you go
Just
straight for
come
the
in
jugular? That's
on
fucked
air.
up. You're
So
fucking
on
shit.
air, I used to really want to be with Russell, and he didn't want to be with. It's
Russell,
not that
tell
he
us
can't
all
get
about
with-
your last girlfriend that you know, it's
Russell.
Mother died?
Was
Let's
her
make
name
fun of
Melanie or
that.
And she would come on and really want to be with Russell, but Russell didn't want her.
Oh, that wasn't my girlfriend. That's my dear friend.
But she wanted to be. It was obvious.
They know each other in real life,
No.
idiot. They talk to each other like in real life. They know each other.
Yeah, it's like having a sister that you can't
But
have sex with.
He didn't want the brother. She wanted a lover. At least I heard her say stuff like that. Russell.
No,
was
I'm
the
not
one
6'6". Over 6 foot tall, 6-pack abs, 6 figures a year. I don't qualify, dude.
No. Many feet away or inches away from that.
Yes, I'm
But-
a foot away from being 6 feet tall.
So I brought him on Busters to counterweight the little quirkiness. And then
To
he really
counterweight
is
the
a cool guy, except
quirkiness.
his
We
temper.
wound up having a lot of fun, Sam.
A lot of
when
fun.
we did that.
People have a lot of fun making fun of me being on that show.
Yeah, but
I
What
wonder
was
why.
that? White
people are
flowers.
gonna start making fun of you.
I don't
The
think
white- I
it
don't care.
requires
I like
a show
people
to make
laughing.
fun of you. I think you're made fun of everywhere that there is.
Yeah. I
can't think
like
of
the
one place-
laughter. Because
I
it's
cannot
not-
think
I
of
haven't
one
done
place that
anything
will make
wrong.
fun of you.
I haven't done anything wrong, but they have. They dox. They do all kinds of real life. They make up that somebody swatted them when they didn't. They
Yeah.
all this stuff.
Well, I mean, at least
really-
they didn't make up. They got
pretty
finger
close.
top. There's that.
What?
Nothing.
Dude.
I have to listen better. I was doing a show with somebody, and I said, "Shut the fuck up, Samuel." I should have listened. So I'll listen now. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, you say
Yeah,
all
I
these
said,
people
"Shut
do
the
all these
fuck
bad
up, Sam
things
Hill."
and stuff, and then we have to hear
Well,
about
this,
sympathy
this,
for Sam Hill. after
Drew
his butt
said I was an
being,
anti-Semite. Yeah. Have you ever heard me say an anti-Semite thing? Terrible. I'm not, right?
I kind of wish you would, Sam. I encourage
No.
you to.
You killed Jesus. The Jews killed Jesus. Okay, Jews did kill Jesus.
No, he was handed over.
Yeah, Jews
And
killed Jesus.
what about
The Federal Reserve.
you're
Yeah.
stupid because the disciples were Jewish.
That's like Mexicans handing over Mexicans to ICE.
Oh, what an interesting.
That
That does happen.
Probably.
you
Oh,
know,
I don't
Sam.
like
This
that
is
person. Let me phone ICE. That probably happened.
Oh yeah, you got a beef against someone. You want
I asked this Mexican American why he has an accent. I still, Russell, isn't that
Mexican
why, if
Americans
you were
are
born in this
chewy.
country, why do you have an accent? Because if you're born,
Isn't it kind of
here-
weird though? Isn't it kind of weird that fucking
you want
whatever-
them to just white
whatever
max
her
and
name
just
was,
act as
whatever-
Caucasian as
what was her
possible?
name? The fucking the head of ICE. I can't remember her name now. Isn't it kind of weird now that
Oh,
fucking that the Epstein files have kind of died down a little bit? that you don't
probably
hear
so.
about-
That is
Hold on.
that is
Isn't it kind of
possible.
strange that there's none of these ICE incidences, happening now, and fucking some of these other things that were going on? Isn't that kind of strange?
what
See,
you're saying is
Poonhandler here connecting
But
more and more
all of a sudden,
dots.
all those things go away. All of a sudden, there's no more ICE attacks and all this other shit going
This
on.
food
and now it's
handler.
Iran.
This
Isn't that a little
food
bit fucking
handler,
fishy
huh?
right there? I mean,
This
Well,
food
it's
handler,
curious.
impressive.
Right?
it is curious as fuck, right? I mean,
I don't think it's going to work, though. Do you? I think the Epstein eventually will bring down.
Dude, so far, and it pains me to say this in some kind of regard, right? I feel dirty even suggesting this. So far, the person on panel with the most consistent logic is the Poon Daddy. And we call him that for this whole day. We call him Poon Daddy because he did well. So he deserves it. Yeah, but I'm mesmerized by the Poon Daddy's capability to reason.
Trump. I think.
all right. Well, I don't give a shit. I'm just saying it's a little strange that all these.
And just when I praise this man, the next thing we hear from him is, I don't give a shit. Well played, sir.
ICE attacks just stop happening, and all this other shit that you hear about in the news just stops happening. And then the Epstein files kind of died down a little bit. All of a sudden, you see Iran just get blown the fuck up. I mean, that's a little.
Trump doesn't want people talking about Epstein.
I'd get in trouble if I wax my opinions about.
Oh no! Wait a minute. No.
I don't want.
Here's the deal. That if we're talking about Israel, it's fair. It's fair to talk about policy. But a lot of people start talking about policy and then blaming a certain religious group for taking over the world. That's the line you don't cross. You're one of those people, Russell, I think.
I don't want to be like Chud the Builder or anyone like that.
Look, I don't even get involved in politics that much, but I'm gonna tell you right now, this shit is awful strange to me. This shit is very fucking curious to me. I mean, there's all of it in the whole.
What's that movie Maniac?
I want to mention Tiff is here. So I was wrong about Tiff is fighting with Scotty, and I support Tiff because.
But he was wrong about Scotty.
Scotty is so mean. She said she.
So what he's doing now, since Scotty got a cute likeness now, he's stirring the pot now. You know, there's Tiff, like the corpophiliac where we talked about her on COVID, but so he also like massaging her now. He wants to make a new exchange between Scotty and Tiff happening on Shah, so he can bathe in it and like a vampire, like suck it off the teat of drama.
You want to make fun of my essay? So mean. I thought she was done because she went at Tiff and Lauren and they smashed her. And I said, that's it. But people.
Yeah, well, that of course, Judy Starshall. That's modus operandi. Like he had Tiff like many times on panel in the last time, always like cozy to her, nicing up. Now he does his usual turn where he's kind of, yeah, but you know, Tiff, you kind of cool, but is that Scotty really so bad? You know, that kind of thing, like putting her in an awkward position, and then he pins them up against each other, like on a panel or something. That's usually what he does. You know, it's like for me, as a German who invented this kind of manipulation. You know, it's embarrassing to see such a feeble attempt at things.
People don't care. I watched. Scotty had like 65 people watching her. So Russell, I guess.
And that is what makes it turn. Why he turned on Scotty. He saw, holy shit, she has 65 people. For Sam, that changes everything. And that puts Scotty in a level now where she gets likenesses and shit like that, because maybe, just maybe, he can suck off some of them views. Because for Sam, it's all about views. Views above everything. And here at Territopia, we are the counterculture. I don't give a fuck about views. 6 people watching, I'm about to block you all. That's right. Here at Territopia, we speaketh the truth, then. There's a new truth teller in town, Sam. Terry.
Most people don't care. You get it?
They like the drama, the fighting and stuff.
Yeah, but their standards, it's okay to finger a 15-year-old. Because
Oh my God, damn.
you get it.
Yeah, but when you brought that up, Sam,
That's
you're
right.
talking
And
about,
there's
like,
the
if we
queen.
were-
That's right. I was kings, and that my queen. Just tell me if I put it on too much spooky. But I'm very excited. Happy camper today. Usually I'm grumpy. Spooky knows.
punished for what we did when we were in high school.
Well, I could have been in jail.
I
wasn't
could
Yeah,
have.
but I guess is it illegal?
I could have been in jail. That's not even the fucking point. See that word. That's right. Well, you know, I'm just saying, Sue. Every time you watch and type in the chat, you're rolling the dice. And if I have to ban you all on principle, I will do it. That's right. Because we're righteous over here. And is it not always, Sam, if I want to do like a Sam Hillian logic out of it, right? Is it not always that the truth tellers get denied, persecuted, ridiculed? Is it not always like that? So I understand why the mainstream despises me. It's alright, Sam. It's very easy to be Sam Hill. Maybe I like it.
Legal for everyone under 18 to have sex?
That's a good question. Technically,
Because we all
19-year-old
tried
legally-
to, at least in high
Right.
school.
You
I don't know, but
you're
I
under
don't
18.
think a
Daddy
19
Sam, okay?
Russell,
You
I don't think a
should- you should
19-year-old legally can do anything sexual with a minor.
Jesus
That's my
Christ.
opinion.
This is the dumbest
not a lawyer.
conversation I've ever heard.
Well, how
See,
do
the
you
spoon
know
handler
he was
making one good
19
point of
and
another.
See, that's a really
girl
good
was 15?
question. Because you're talking about credibility. Because he said it. That YB clips.
He said it?
Yeah, he said, I want
Yeah.
people to hear him. Yeah, that's why. He
What?
said it.
He said,
Where'd he say that? I don't remember this.
He said it. There's this channel. I don't know who these people are, Yarda, except they're
all right, so if he said it, right? You said it too, that you wanted to host a twerking contest. You even had it in your chat, twerking contest tonight on Char, 16 and above. Right? I mean, you said it. Problem is, in Andy's story, they're of a similar age, right? You're an old person, Sam. That's the difference.
Chicanos, and they didn't put up with it. Why are
They're
you
who? They're who?
Chicanos?
They're what's?
The Pachucos?
Mexican Americans.
Pachucos.
Why are you laughing?
You're a fucking idiot, dude. You're a fucking dum-dum.
Maybe because you judge people by what they said. And
Dude, I like this spoon. It might be the medication they give him. It might be the knee losing of a foot experience. But this spoon, he seemed like touched by God. He calling out the right things. Inspired by the divine, calling Sam Hill a dum-dum.
people, fine. I'm done with it. Russell, you brought it up. I'm done with that guy. He said he's done with me. And he followed.
You and Andy don't like each other anymore. I respect that.
No, but I don't
have
want
no
done with
desire
them. People say
to
they're
get
done with
involved
me. And they
in-
keep talking.
Yes, Poon is like I'm warming up to Poon lately. I mean, he's still a ridiculous person, right? I mean, right? It is just the Poon Palace alone. But, you know, it is what it is. Queen Spooky approves, so who am I?
Talking about me like sad.
Anyone else is fighting with anyone else? I'm not going to
Yeah,
take
I want to get
sides.
into.
All right, Crafty, you're just a crazy person who consults the bones, the chicken bones, for what the future may bring, all right? That's right. So she seconds it. The woman that talks to the spirits also says Poon is funny. So he got a thumbs up by Queen Spooky and the chicken bone lady.
I'm pro Tip. I'm pro Lauren, and Scotty is a scumbag, but she's still popular and doing well. I thought she was done, so I was wrong. And Nikki,
She's always been nice to me. I'm not going to start
how much-
talking
yeah,
shit
I heard-
about people just enjoying
always-
it.
I thought she was a scumbag. That is like saying, I mean, see, I always See, these people, and Sam Hill doesn't get that. I always try to apply logic, the logic they use, in a blown out of proportion kind of way, that you understand how stupid it is what they are saying. This is like saying, I thought Hitler was a scumbag, but then I saw how popular he was, so I was wrong about him. What? You know, that is what he's saying.
A
It's been
glove
nice
or
to
whatever.
you, right?
Yeah, I'd have
Hitler
no
was
problems
nice
with
to his
it.
dog Heidi.
Yeah, if Hitler had been nice to me, I'd
Yeah,
probably talk about how good he was. You know?
See? 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 And that is the greatness about me. I am the combination. I'm the hive mind. I'm the Borg queen. Of all the Sam Hill detractors, we think alike. That's right. Oh, what's up, Ellie? If you have missed it so far, Sam thinks Hitler's kind of cool because he was popular. No, not really. But Sam is getting called out by we will call him by his righteous name for the day, Poon Daddy. Poon Daddy holding his feet to the fire. No pun intended. And yeah, Russell Cook also coming in with the... So, Sam is confronted with like two other people who like, and I have to say, Poon Handler, so far, the most consistent in his logic. It's a sight to be seen. Also, Queen Spooky approves that Poon Handler is kind of funny. So we have to see more, Ellie.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. You probably would do a stream with him.
He gave Charles Lindbergh and Henry Ford the Iron Cross, and they never gave him
Well,
back.
Henry Ford was a known anti-Semite. Lindbergh was an isolationist, and Hitler liked both of them. But you're Aryan anyway. He might like the way you look, Russell. You're
Nah, I've got
not
too
even
many
Catholic.
faults.
No, but you look
I'm very
good.
waspy.
Yeah, well, that's
White
what he likes.
Anglo-Saxon Protestant.
That's what he liked. White wasp.
Why is he an expert on what Hitler liked? Why is Sam? What is your credentials? You always want to have credentials, right, Sam? What is your credentials in what Hitler liked? Right? Not all gay men like the same thing, Sam. Don't speak for all of them.
So he would have liked you.
But I have poor
What up,
vision,
critical?
four
Yeah.
other things. I
Well, you
would
can
probably
be-
get exterminated.
You couldn't be.
I'd probably be up for the extermination,
You
unfortunately.
wouldn't put up with that. Yeah, you'd definitely be sent to the camp.
Too old,
You're too
bad
independent.
health. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't think if you were in Sophie's Choice line, unfortunately, the concentration camp, the doctor, you had two lines. One off to be killed.
I always
And one
confuse
to
that
work.
with, remember Yentl with Barbara Streisand?
I didn't see the movie, but I know of it. Evergreen was Barbara Streisand made this movie where she posed as a Jewish man when she's
Yeah.
a Jewish lady.
See,
I
my
never-
mom was one of those women around that age that just worshipped Barbara
So a
Streisand.
transvestite.
I love her singing,
movies, you
dude. I
name
love
it.
her singing.
She's
Of
funny
course.
as hell, man. She's funny as a motherfucker too.
She's great, but in real life, she's like a Hollywood liberal. No offense. So I'm not going to listen to her advice, but she's made some good movies. Good singer. A Star Is Born. I like that movie.
Yeah, I
Made
love
Chris-
that
Chris-
movie. Yeah.
I like the remake. I like the remake more than I do the original.
Yeah, I used to apologize because I took my wife to see Lady Gaga, but it was good.
I mean, for someone to win an Oscar in the first movie they ever starred in, that's pretty.
He took his
Judy
wife to
Garland.
see
Pretty
Lady
amazing.
Gaga.
Mason was with the original movie. Judy Garland is fantastic. And
Oh, let me tell you,
she-
original-
That's a good story. Someone,
Why are these people glossing over that he took his wife to Lady Gaga? I have questions. Like, wait. Sam Hill at the Lady Gaga concert.
someone's rising as someone else is
Yeah.
falling.
it's
That's
a
a good
Jungian kind of
plot.
archetype.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get it.
Yeah.
But in the movie Lady Gaga, the ending was not believable because the actor killed himself, unalived himself with a door slamming down. I mean, who does that?
Oh,
All right.
Right? That's weird.
I don't know, but
Radio
Because
Gaga.
he never should have
and Radio
unalived
Goo Goo
himself.
too.
The other two movies were better at that. But anyway, Lady Gaga was great.
Yes.
The movie was kind of hokey.
Okay.
I love
like
the Chris Christopherson one because he had like the best boogie band ever. John Norman Howard and Speedway.
Christopherson was an incredible
Yeah.
musician. He was a Rhodes
love him.
Scholar, a writer.
All right. This
he
is
came in
boring,
movies.
he
Sam.
wasn't the best singer though. He was damn
He was
good.
in Big Top. Remember Big Top Pee Wee? He was in that movie. He did all
Hey,
sorts
I
of
know Pee Wee. I didn't know he was in that. That's pretty cool.
That's
Pee
the,
Wee,
he was in the sequel. He owned the circus.
I don't think I
Circus.
saw the just
Oh, are
like
they
in real
talking
life,
about
Pee Wee-
American Horror
Pee Wee
Story or
Herman
something like
had
that?
a movie, had a TV
No, oh,
series
Pee Wee
for
Herman.
kids, and it turned out that he was a sexual deviant. He got busted in a Miami porno theater playing with himself.
Yeah, that was real.
That
I
is true,
remember when
Vince.
that happened. That
Yeah,
was
that
so
wasn't
bizarre.
too cool.
Almost like he self-sabotaged his career.
Yeah, right,
Think
Russell.
about
Maybe he
it,
did
yeah.
it for that reason.
Well, the Sam very like I would not be surprised if Sam Hill was the one who rented Pee Wee Herman out, right? Probably blew the guy in the adult theater, and then tried to blackmail him.
Because who would do that? I mean, I guess in the old days, people would do that, huh?
Look, man, if you're going to a public display of porno, there's going to be dudes jerking off in there. Okay?
Yeah, remember Taxi Driver? Travis Bickle's always going to those nasty.
I love that. That was
theaters.
Scorsese.
Yeah.
What do you think they're
No.
going there for?
The deal,
Going there to jerk
was
off.
that
To
the deal
take
was
notes on the
that this
plot.
guy on a first
It is kind of weird, though, right? If you go to it is kind of weird to go to a porn theater in the first place, right? Why you're not watching that shit at home? Well, you can make it more comfortable for you, right? But if you go there like with the intention, I'm gonna rub one out with the boys, right? That is like, I don't get that.
date takes a woman he likes to a porno, why didn't he have the wherewithal to know that no, if a lady's classy, you don't take her to a porno?
Well, he was trying his luck, man. He's playing his cards. You
No, he
try
just-
Dude, what you don't take her to a porno? What are you even saying? Maybe the lady into it, and you're gonna be a lucky fella.
play
I
his
know,
role.
he was nuts, right? He was nuts.
But yeah, that's kind of based on something that really happened and it worked. Warren Beatty took it was Britt Eklund or someone, a real hot, famous actress, to a
Oh.
porno movie on the first date, and
Really?
he
Britt
lucked
Eklund was
out.
married
It
to
worked
Sammy
for him.
Davis Jr. She was a Swedish
Yeah.
actress and got a lot. See, back in the day, America wasn't as cool. That if an entertainer was white and had a black singer boyfriend, a lot of people didn't like that. Especially,
Yeah, that's Sam's life where he was wrong about Scotty. Like, we're pretty much not even half in. But like the first thing was a little bit funny. Like Poon made some great points, calling out Sam. Like, not gonna lie, keeping it real, keeping Sam's feet to the fire. That's why I will call him for today and today only, by his chosen name, Poon Daddy, because he kept it real, and now they're talking about Barbara Streisand and shit. But I'm hoping they pick up steam again.
in the South. America's gotten better, Russell. Right.
I guess.
So let's
like
go back to
nowadays.
Scotty. Let's go back.
But do you
to
think that?
Ah,
Yeah, I don't
here
think
we go.
anyone would protest an actor and actress being a mixed couple or anything like that.
only in a certain demographic?
Yeah, in
There's
your
still in some parts
demographic,
of the
grandpa.
country of the South. Most places are cool. now. Israel, I don't know.
Yeah, there.
There's black
You kind of have a problem with
Ethiopia.
accepting.
Don't start, Sam. Don't start. Right? Don't make the argument. No, Spooky. That was live. That's from last night. 16 hours ago, it says here. Yeah, don't make the argument, There are black Jews too. This is almost as bad as the argument like, yeah, I have a black friend. I'm just saying, Sam. You're not very good at this.
things
No,
too.
there's prejudice there too.
You
Unfortunately,
know.
yeah. Let's get back to Scotty. All right.
Yes, let's get back to
Because Tip, Tip. Tip.
I
Oh, so he trying now COVID since you coming late. He trying now to pin Scotty and Tiff against each other, right? Because first he was like, "Oh, Tiff here, like licking her ass," right? Now Scotty gets a way younger and attractive likeness, so he's trying to finagle a thing where these women probably go on his stream and like get into another, like the little spider is like making his web, right? And that reminds me. Because I want to smoke a bowl. But it reminds me of that song. I'm making very primal sound. That's right. This is what Sam is doing. But he's like spider. But he's like, but we don't love him.
Goop goop get it. Goop goop get it. Goop goop get it. Goop goop get it. Spider.
He is our hero.
Spider. Get rid of. Spider.
Step on Spider.
Spider.
We love you, Spider.
I promise not to kill you. Spider. Spider.
We love you, Spider.
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 Must stop. Spider.
He is our hero.
Gotta love the. That's right, but let's be good. Sam Hill is Spider.
No, I don't know this. I think of Jeff Mafia.
That's
When I think of that name.
Oh, you're thinking of the one with Winkler.
Yeah, I don't know the other Tiff. I've heard her name before,
Wrong
but
Tiff.
I honestly don't know.
The one with this Tip got Chicken Jan, or Chicken Jan got one of these women got the person to say the F word. No, the N word. The N word.
N-word. He's getting his letters
These
mixed
people,
up.
Netflix. She said Netflix.
Yes, he said
Nipples?
Netflix.
Okay, let's move on.
Oh, I know those people
Let's
that
move
annoy you.
I
Naggers.
don't want
Oh,
to-
David, what's
I
up?
don't-
What up, freak
One
guy?
time for an experiment, I went on, who was it? Some guy, and I said, such a powerful word. Let me experiment. And YouTube, I'm just going to say it to see if I get a reaction.
Let me
And I said the N-word
experiment.
experimentally. And ever since, people say I've gone around saying the N-word. Nope, I don't. I don't like it. When I was a kid,
Just to
maybe.
clarify,
I'm sorry.
Just to clarify, what is experimental saying of the N word?
Yes.
It's like you don't mean it how people mean it. You're
Oh,
saying
I
it
don't
to
understand the
feel.
explanation.
As an experiment.
This will come handy, Sam. If I ever choose to deny the Holocaust and have to be in court, right? I can just say, well, it was experimental.
I don't understand.
That's
Okay,
a true story. Presence.
let's try your experiment right now.
I did have somebody call me the N-word. It was my black annulment wife. And sometimes it was funny because that's how she talks to her family. And she just came out with that, and we both
Sam,
laughed.
do you remember saying that black ladies like to be called the N word when you're banging them?
Some of them.
did.
I know in porn, there's
You're talking about racial role play, right?
Great.
racial humiliation
role
or something like
yeah.
that. I was looking around the porn. There's something about racial. They use it to.
His black girlfriend called him the Colonel when they were fucking. It was always Colonel Hill, right? Dude.
Sexually denigrate. So yeah, people do that, I guess. Hopefully,
Well, let's try your experiment out. Go ahead, try your experiment.
no, one was enough. From that, people twist it. I don't.
It was
it's
a
not
righteous
divine.
experiment.
Can can't form a hypothesis from one experiment. You got to do some more. Come on. Try
What's
it
a
out.
hypothesis?
All right, Poon. All right. I like the ambition, Poon, but you're throwing big words around now. See, calling you out already. What's the hypothesis? You better can explain it.
Do you know what that is?
Theory.
No, it's
Wasn't
not.
Madame Curie experimented
No,
with
it's
radiation
not-
so
well, it's
much
kind
that
of a
everything
theory,
she
it's a
owns is
statement.
still
It's a
radioactive?
statement that you believe that will be verified or not by experiment.
Which is a theory.
Yeah, until it's proven. The hypothesis is up for proven. It's either correct or not, right? Like what hypothesis?
The hypothesis or theories are not proven. Neither one.
Even
Did you,
facts
well, what
are
was
often
your?
wrong.
I'm not going to ask you to say anything you don't want to, Sam. But what happened? Like, what was the outcome? What was the?
We
result?
laughed. You mean when she called me that a couple times? We laughed.
No, when you tried to see what would happen. if you
Yes,
said-
the experiment.
So she had she told me,
People just
Yeah.
thought you were an asshole,
Sister.
probably, right?
and the sister, she went to the birth of her sister, and the baby came out, and she said of her sister, the baby has a end nose. So some black people just have fun with it, but she said the sister wasn't thrilled. So a black person could get away with stuff. We can't. We know that.
It always goes back to the noses
I
with
don't like
them.
Whitey's using that word either.
Always
It
back
doesn't
to the
work either.
noses.
Black people, I guess, right? A poon can call themselves that. I don't like it. I wish we never had the word, but we
I
laugh.
don't call myself that. Are you joking?
No, I'm saying some black people.
What are you saying?
Say it,
Poon loves that
but
word.
don't mean
What are you
it.
saying, dude?
You know how they
Surely
call
you can't be serious. I am serious. Don't call me Shirley.
Don't call me
Yeah,
Shirley.
well, you have.
Okay, so let's try your experiment out so we can draw a theory to the.
See, I think Sam, like at least the character he plays, is not really racist. He's just ignorant as fuck. You know, he's an entitled. Yeah, well, he is racist, but he doesn't perceive himself as racist. You know, he just perceives himself as the crown jewel of humanity. You know, that's like what. You know, for him, it's not. I don't know. It's just like, yeah, he's racist by proxy, I guess. But his intention is just that he thinks he's just better than everybody else. So, you know.
And
No, that's not.
Yeah, Poon is willing to do it for you.
I
Sam.
said it experimentally, and people went around saying, "I don't say it. I don't
right
like it.
now.
I don't like it. I don't like it."
So how old was he when he was
Where the
doing
heck
that?
is Lauren? I don't know. Lauren
I know.
shows up and she doesn't show up. I don't know. I like Lauren.
Let's
a
see
lot.
what let's experiment and see what happens when Sam calls all the ladies here the C word.
Yeah. Call him
Cunt?
cunt.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah. Cunt is not that
That
much of
was
a problem.
hard.
Dude, in Australia, they love
You're
that
kind
word.
of a cunt, Poon,
Okay.
but you don't get any. Oh, season.
Stand down. I would stand down from using that to refer to women.
I love women. Poon actually does like women too. Wrestling.
I do too, but they don't like me that much, so I always have to be as nice as possible.
What's not?
you know?
I don't. I think you're
Not
doing.
as much leeway with me.
You're better liked than people like me or Poon. Russell. People like you.
Yeah, but that changes so frequently on the internet. Who people like and don't like, you know.
I
on
made fun of
YouTube.
Russell's eyes, and like 15.
Well,
people
everyone does.
right?
Man. People are not
I've never
really-
called Russell Mr. Peepers. I've never once called Russell that. Have I?
I
Nope.
called that him. Yes, I called him that.
I've never once said a bad word about Russell. Have I? Have you ever?
It's better than what he called me.
Russell ever?
When he got mad at
Me
me.
and Sam had that little. It was a bad. This was 3-4 years ago, 3.5, however long ago, where we just got into a really bad feud over
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Russell would come on and passive aggressively want to talk about guitar
I
strings.
never had this problem.
Passive aggressively want to
Guitar
talk
strings,
about
yeah.
guitar
I know
strings.
not to do that anymore.
This
Sam. I
bastard.
learned.
He did it to bother me.
Sam,
But
why is
really,
it that you have all these problems with these people that I've never had a problem with?
I never thought it was much of a problem.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I didn't think he.
Russell,
he
have I ever yelled at you one time or said a bad word about you ever?
I don't think me and Poon
He's
have
gonna
ever
kick
had any
dogs.
sort of.
Uh-huh.
Russell. You're saying
Because
me or Russell?
when I think back on it, someone emailed Poon. He had his email address on his YouTube page.
Yeah.
Like, would you be in?
Yeah, you say, David, you say this Russell is a nice guy. All I know about this Russell is he wants to talk maliciously about guitar strings. Yeah.
Interested in coming on Shaw with Sam Hill?
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah.
I was Poon
So I was like the guy from A Star Is Born that winds up dying by the end.
Yeah, kind of. It wasn't Sam's doing. It was all Russell's.
We ran, Little Rebus and I ran Poon off the internet. He left.
No,
I was very protective of Sam when he first started streaming.
Yeah. That didn't last too long.
Run off the
Protective he
wanted
was,
to unalive me. What was that? Episode 7.
Unalive.
No, that was before you went solo. It was Buster's still when I wanted to.
We met.
When I went farm on you, Sam.
It took not long for him
we
to
were
have the
host
desire
masters.
to
It was so
unalive
good.
Sam.
Talking to chat.
Did
So
not
funny.
take very long.
And
I
think
get
he
it,
just-
Russell.
he's
I
a-
get it.
He says he takes cough medicine. I think that did him in, Russ. Would be my view.
Thank you, Daria.
Oh,
Cough medicine.
Daria got the best cadence for a female. I like Daria, but she got mad at me because I was talking about fingers cruise. I don't blame her. But what about what they say about me?
Yeah, what about
Gosh.
you, right? What about
What about
me?
what about that time you stroked off a camel?
I went to the Sphinx. What's it called? The pyramids. When I was in Egypt. And you go out there and they have camels, and they want the tourists to go on. They charge money for a picture.
I know. What
And
about
the
that time you're out there and you struck one of those camels off?
No, they spit.
No, they
My mom
spit.
made me
Really
come off.
big balls. I would imagine camels got huge testicles.
What the fuck
But
is
I was only like 12 or 13. I had no appreciation of history. So the pyramids, yeah, it was cool.
You're in Egypt and you didn't think it was cool.
No, I thought it was cool, but the uncool thing was because I heard of treasure, in the movies. So you go there, and there's like a tunnel, and you go through the tunnel, and it goes to the throne room, and you go there. And it takes a little while. It's 30 minutes, and they had emptied the room. I thought there'd actually be the original
They
stuff.
emptied the
So I was
room.
disappointed. No jewelry.
He wanted to see the jewelry.
But I was in
Aw.
I was in Israel too, and they're very different. Israel is very much looks like a Western city, Tel Aviv, not Jerusalem, and it's green. And it turns out that they're like expert at water, at desalination, and that's what's
What?
happening in other countries like Tehran. They can't get enough water. So if they were cool with Israel, everybody would be better. They get water. So we
What?
go back to it's hurting every country. It really
What
is
the
better
fuck
if
is he
everybody gets
talking
along.
about?
But they don't. And now look,
They all have desalination plants down there. Because otherwise there's no water. It's not a... Ah, dude.
I mean, it's Russell. It's
Uh-huh.
people should not kill each other, especially in God's name.
Russell says, like he wasn't
Jesus.
listening, and he heard his name.
Jesus
Yeah,
was the deal. He knew how to live a life and die a life, I guess. Although he didn't die, I don't know. His human body died. I don't know. His human
He
body
doesn't know.
died.
Yeah, well, read the book. They wrote a
It's
book
tricky.
about
I don't
it,
know, I don't
Sam.
want to. I love the Jesus, but Jesus is used. Jesus want no war, right? And people, oh, my God is better. The mullah, oh, their God. I do think the Christian God is probably the best.
Oh my God!
Right? I mean,
First of all, see, that is your entitlement, the Christian God. You know what Allah means? Means God. Does not mean Muslim God, does not mean Christian God, just means God. Like when you Christians say God. You're talking to the same guy, motherfucker.
I ain't getting
I
it.
do. I agree with you, Sam, but I'm going to be biased towards that.
forget the belief. Let's say, it's the best anyway. What Jesus said, right? Let's be honest. To live a life.
Yeah, then why
But
don't
don't
you
say it
try
too
to live
loud.
it like Jesus
Or you
did?
might get on Trump's list or something. I don't know. The mullahs will want to kill you.
Trump is, I don't want to say anything. I can't.
We can. We're in America. so
I'll
far.
say it, man. Fuck that dumb
I
motherfucker. I
think
hope
he's way too supportive of Israel, but other people claim he's not supportive
Wouldn't
What a
enough.
bother me one-
scumbag Trump.
wouldn't bother me one bit. That motherfucker walked off a short pier.
I didn't know Trump was gonna, like, when people die, he says good. I thought he played around, but I didn't know he was this
thought he
bad.
played
Now, Russell,
around.
when somebody like Reiner, remember that Reiner guy? And he died.
Yeah,
He was
that's so
killed by-
weird.
See, the
Yeah,
bad. I just
goddamn son went cuckoo and fucking
I
killed
just
it.
get my father. I checked my swing to prevent him abusing, but the Reiner son, oy vey, he killed sickly both parents. It was mental illness or something, you know. What's sane? But that's actually
Dude.
common.
I'm
Son
doing so
against the
bad.
father. It's called, what is it called? Patricide.
Oedipal?
Patricide. And some scumbag
thinking
said,
about
"Oh, Sam Hill made up the bat story from Bruce Springsteen." No, I did not. I didn't even know Bruce did that
Yeah,
until last year.
Yeah, because
Bruce.
I would think of you before Bruce Springsteen. I didn't
Where?
find out
Where?
that something
Well,
like
he's
that.
actually much
there.
more famous than Springsteen. But no, it's a common dudes. How many
Fighting with your
got
dad
involved
and
with
it
the
getting
father?
violent, yeah, that
Yeah.
definitely happens at least
Well,
once
at
or
least-
twice
at
in
least
your
the
life.
drunk
He's a reading
abusing our
Catholic and
family
everything.
for
Yeah,
years.
dude.
Yeah, unfortunately.
People don't
But
bring up that part.
there were
See, that is the thing. Like, just Sam should explain when he's a devout Christian how his behavior is in according to the doctrine that should govern his life. Very simple question.
relationship improved, Mr. Springsteen and Bruce.
I didn't read the. I
Like
didn't read.
with
That's why I'm a Satanist, by the way. Like, my God loves that shit here.
age and time.
I saw Bruce Springsteen concert. He went like 4
Yeah, he
hours.
stole his fucking story, you poser.
Yeah, he. I guess he did that year that he faked a heart
Yeah,
attack.
he'll talk a lot before a song. Dude. This is me and my dad were getting along. I had this
I
Louisville
don't
slug.
remember him talking about
Beat the shit out of that son of a bitch for yelling at my mom.
not yelling, dude.
Sam was there
shoving.
at that concert.
You
What?
heard the story.
He heard the story
But
right
you've
from
had your
That's
own
right,
voice
Sam
on
Hill.
there, Russell Cook, haven't you?
Sam
Yeah,
was
that's a lot of
blue band.
So I also want to point out the great Sam Hill logic. So he said he beat his dad with a baseball bat because he was abusive to his mother, right? So as the story goes, he beat his dad with a baseball bat and then ran away, right? So left his mom with a abusive husband that her son just tried to kill. Right? Yeah, that probably helped out pretty much. Like, your mom pretty much had probably a couple of very interesting days. Because you were very brave, dude. You cannot run away when you do that kind of shit. It's ridiculous.
Bandana.
I related with
rest
Russell.
in peace, Dad. But it was not always fun.
Dude, it's so sad. The best time of my childhood was when we went to Europe and my dad didn't come along. That's sad. The best was when he wasn't there, but that's what an abusive father or anyone in the family does. And
Sam Hill just made the argument earlier that he cannot be close to his children or move close because it's complicated and blah blah blah. So you completed the cycle, dude. Right? Like, best when you're not there.
and that's why I went after Scotty too, because Scotty said that she's with a boyfriend who DV and went to jail. And then someone said Scotty took a board allegedly and hit the boyfriend. So why is Scotty still with that person? What's
I
wrong
don't know.
with Scotty?
You would think that after you went through years of abuse with your daddy that you claim to have had, that you'd have
Right.
changed who you are as a daddy, and you wouldn't be fucking halfway across America in the conversation we had earlier, dum dum. But
Okay.
apparently,
Holy shit, dude. Poon handler. This is impressive. He making the same point. So, two things are possible here, right? Either Poon handler is displaying an impressive amount of logical coherent here, or I'm just as dumb now as Poon Handler. Two possibilities, but still very good. Keeping on track, dude. It's Poon Daddy. Not Poon Handler. Poon Daddy, we call him for the day. Another very good point of the Poon Daddy.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about it because then I can talk about your kids.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. See, all of a sudden, Poon just said you completed the cycle like I did. You know? Your dad was not there. He was an absent father. Now you're an absent father. Right? That is what Poon pointing out.
You don't want that, do
Yeah,
you?
we're talking about
What's
it.
up,
No,
Jojo?
I don't want to. It hurts you. I know it does.
It just
hurts
baffles.
It hurts you. No, it hurts. It makes you look ridiculous, motherfucker. But Poon is about to lay it down. He said it baffles. So he's probably gonna explain.
Me because you're an idiot.
Oh, all right.
Poon, I have a civil relationship with Mom, not like you. So why do you want to go in that direction?
I told
You said this publicly.
you fucking dumb shit. Fucking
You
shit.
said this
stain
publicly.
fucking-
You said that publicly. So stay
you-
away from my kids.
You sit here and tell me you have the means to do whatever you want to do, yet
Yeah.
you don't buy a house across the street or a couple of houses down or in the same neighborhood or in the same town, and apparently you don't even buy a house.
Yeah, I heard it. That's an
Asian
interesting idea.
It's the fucking weirdest shit I think I've ever heard in my life.
So you don't have it with your children because of
you
money.
have no
Owners
excuse.
Make a lot of money.
Up your butt.
What's your excuse? Hi, movie maniac. What's your excuse? Judas is a really
I
interesting-
don't have the means you say you have. If I have
That's
to
right.
be Helen Keller about it,
But why don't you have Helen Keller? You know, I read that was a big scam. I don't know. Was she really blind?
Oh,
The
see
last-
now
Yeah, I've heard
we
about
diverting
that,
off
Sam.
again.
People are claiming
I don't
that
know.
a
Maybe.
translator made up everything, and she really couldn't
Ann Sullivan.
communicate.
Trent.
Ann Sullivan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Bancroft, if you've seen the movie.
Well, the movie was great. I think
Patty Duke and Anne Bancroft. Yeah.
as a kid on TV, I saw that.
Mm.
She was a Southerner too, Russell. Were they in Virginia? I forget. Might have been.
I wouldn't know. No clue.
Here's the main thing out of all this stuff. Fantastic that Poon is feeling so good. It might be the drugs. So we don't know.
Dude, it's
Oh, yeah,
ridiculous.
that's the one good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pain
I
relief.
agree. I agree. So I don't know. Poon is interesting. He should be depressed, and he's not most of the time. If I was
He
Poon, I'd
should
probably
be
be really
depressed.
depressed, right? Poon,
This
but he only
motherfucker.
cries sometimes. Most of the time, he's like now.
What
I'd
an
be really
asshole,
depressed.
dude.
Well, a lot of us use this to escape from reality, you know?
Yeah. But Poon, I don't know. He's strong or something. He doesn't get that depressed. His whole life is depressing since high school because he was like a,
Oh, holy shit! You know, Poon like hurt him tremendously with that observation he made, like when he said like, yeah, your dad was an upset dad and you're an upset dad now. Oh, now he's going the sneaky snake way. He's going against the great Poon Daddy who held him accountable.
god in high school. Remember the super jock? Not only was he was the best athlete in the school, but he was like the 15th best baseball player in the whole world. So think of his life, Russell, right? And look what happened. He made bad choices.
And yet you're on the same stream with all these people, Sam. Talk about choices.
His life
I
has
was
gone
not
downhill
even close to that. I was the 67th ranked baseball player
in the world, right?
for
Probably out of
amateur
millions
baseball
of people.
players. It doesn't matter. It didn't translate over. It doesn't matter.
Weren't you? You were treated really well, I imagine, right, in high school?
What does that matter about anything?
Because everything to me is kind of high school.
Yes.
Just because you're
world has-
gay.
Yeah,
Everything to him is high school. That's why he wants to have a twerking contest 16 and above, dude. You're getting weirder and weirder by the day, Sam.
do you think that life was easier when you were in high school versus being Our age now.
For all of us.
I do.
It's so much easier
Yeah.
for all of us in high school. That's just retarded thing now.
You seem to have more fun.
I don't know. I think the coolest time, like if I go by excitement, you know, by cool shit happening, was probably, I would say, 23 to 30. That was a cool time. You know? A lot of rock and roll. Not fucking high school. Ridiculous.
Like weekly,
Yeah.
something new and
I
cool
actually
would
did.
happen.
College
Yeah.
was fun too. But Poon, Russell, were you the star of your school?
No.
You know what I'm talking about?
Dude, his
I
obsession
was not
with
really-
this high
I had a
school
bunch of
shit
friends
is
pretty cool.
weird.
But not the top
Wasn't it?
jocks got to cut in line and were treated great, and that was Poon.
He's
the
like
best,
like
one of the best
like
in
a
the world.
stereotypical high
All
school
that
movie,
attention.
dude.
Plus, he wasn't drooping fat like he is now. He was probably looking.
Yeah,
his
me
best.
neither. I weighed like 160 something. I had a full head of hair. Ah, it was a lot different back then.
But you didn't have the static top status experience of one of the best athletes in school. And he had good parents. And he had it all, man. And what happened? He had it all, from what I hear. So that's an interesting story. The guy who had it all and then life since has been on a downward spiral, right, Poon?
It's like the guy who was born with it all and made nothing out of it. That's also an interesting story.
Yet he doesn't feel sorry for himself, which is, you should. I mean, I feel sorry for you, but he doesn't. So I kind of respect that guy. I mean, you should feel terrible. Let's be honest.
Oh, dude, he cut
But
Sam
Russell and I
deep.
probably have it better than Poon. Poor Poon.
See, Sam needs
Dude,
to remind himself
what
how
was-
bad other people have
Your
it to
foot
enjoy
has
his
a hole
life.
in it. But then I thought it was interesting because Poon has been known to say racist things, what some people think. And then he had a black doctor. He left. I didn't kick him. Probably something in the hospital.
They're back,
That's
too.
more important.
No, yeah, probably something in the hospital.
No, I
Probably
found out he's
some.
my friend.
Yeah,
But I don't
you-
agree with him on a lot of stuff.
Big friends
right?
you are.
And it was sad because
I feel that way about all my friends. I don't agree with them
you
all.
have real friends. I don't know. Puna, I'm real friends too. Not as many as I used to have. But Russell got real friends. I think. Right, Russ?
Yeah, I hope so.
It's
No, you
so
have a good
ridiculous.
personality. Look, if your buds flipped out and want to kill you, big deal. That's
Yeah,
fine.
I've had that happen
Big
with
deal.
everyone. Every male I've been friends with, we wanted to hurt
Yeah.
or kill each other at least
Mm.
once.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes you get real mad, especially if a girl comes into it.
Or
I
just
lost
you're
a friend.
drunk.
So why do you
or
complain about it
drunk or
constantly then,
involved,
Sam?
You
Yeah.
get tired of being around them, so you get bored, so you fight them.
Why do you complain about it constantly that this man like wished death on you when it's part of the bro code? I don't understand.
Right? You don't stand in front of a fireplace in Belfast and wrestle them nude.
What?
That's more of a intellectual thematic experience.
No, that is
I
just
remember
gay.
seeing that
This is
movie.
just
I can't
hands down
remember
gay. There's
what
nothing
it's called, but I
intellectual,
remember-
cinematic about it.
Yeah,
It's gay.
flipping to that movie right during that scene.
Yeah.
Ah, what the
See, I didn't
fuck?
know that.
Intellectual
But I didn't
experience.
from that
It's weird.
people started as sexual relations. No, it was gross. It
No.
was just to replicate what
Yeah,
the
yeah.
ancient Romans used to do.
Of
but from
course.
that, there was no sex. It was gross.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
seemed like maybe it would be like the movie, but it
Mhm.
wasn't.
It
Because
wasn't.
The movie, you don't smell BO. I had the experience. I thought it was interesting. But from that, people, they keep wanting me to have sex. I had no sex with gay people.
Yes.
With no disrespect.
Yes.
I'm not gay.
You were-
But people want me to have.
That's right.
Maybe I had attempted sex with myself. But that's okay. I didn't finish.
It's-
See,
it's
they wanted
right.
me to finish. All these
Ladies and gentlemen, you gotta get it right. There's nothing gay about it. It was just two heterosexual men wrestling naked in front of a fireplace. And you strange people assume there's something gay about that. I'm not saying it's wrong, but like, dude, like if I look in the dictionary, gay, look for gay situation, right? Or some kind of encyclopedia. It's probably, that is what they're describing. Two men wrestling naked in front of a fireplace. Alright, but it was just like the N-word with Sam. It was in an experimental way, you know?
Stories are innocent, really, and they make it bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I sprayed banana peel, and people make a big attack me, but not with the nasty stuff that could happen. And that's what they do, Russ.
Yeah, the banana
That's
peel.
what I object to. So when I talk to people one-on-one, I clarify it.
Mm-hmm.
But some people can't handle me. Fingers Cruz can't handle me
Yeah,
one-on-one.
Of
And then
course.
he says
I
he
like
don't wanna
Andy.
do
I
it.
think that's a shame that y'all aren't getting along.
Yeah, me too.
Because I really like him a lot. We're
I
about
like
the same
Andy.
age.
Yeah.
Kind of
well,
grew up listening to a lot of the same bands and stuff.
He
I like
knows
it.
the same references we have. The best music,
Yeah.
not in the last decade or two. It was 3 or 4 decades ago, and Baby Love got it right. Of course, I like that music. I know some of this modern. I don't like rap.
Of course
Electronic,
not.
I like the old time rock and roll. Sue me.
Not that
Which
urban
Russell
music.
likes too.
Yeah.
And I've known people, those famous concerts. I like talking to people, and a lot of those older people. Yeah, I never saw Morrison, but I know somebody who did. And other
Yes,
bands.
yes.
I
You
did
know
see the
you
Rolling
saw
Stones, I saw
Morrison.
Springsteen.
Shut up,
Russell
you
probably seen
old
more groups
Sam.
than me. And the
I got
Rolling
to see Metallica in 1989.
I'd love to
That
see
was
Metallica.
great. That was
Post
so
and
good.
Justice for All. Yeah, great, right?
Yeah.
So I saw the Rolling Stones not that long
Of
ago.
course,
and just
of course, Sam. Of course.
Because-
They're putting out one. It's probably going to be their last album.
Yes.
I don't know if they.
They
the
might gonna go on
parents
tour for a
probably
last
should
time.
not-
Oh, I do, motherfucker.
Didn't
Yeah,
Jagger
they're
say-
80. Mick and Keith are 80 now. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's Biden age. Mick Jagger is Biden's age.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah,
like
they're
Sam.
doing,
You're old too.
they've been putting out records and touring for 60 some years now. 62
But really, the
years.
early stuff is what they play. Who plays the Rolling Stones from 10 or 15 years ago? I don't. You that's your best time generally when you're young and you're a musician, not in your 80s. Right?
I think
Really
so.
young.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like
I'm-
like a young
I'm going
man's
to be
kind
50
of.
soon, and I've been thinking about when I was young.
Oh.
Although if you play the guitar, it's
See, the thing is, like, yeah, if you're a pop music whore like Sam Hill, that might be true. But if you're like, for example, a seasoned blues musician or a jazz musician, they get better with age, dude.
it's different, I guess. If you're a, you can get away with it playing the guitar, but if the whole band is as old as great grandparents, it usually doesn't work. I can't think of an example where it works.
Yeah,
Right.
because
This is the first
you think of life in
rock
high
and roll.
school terms.
Being
Well,
that
two
old.
generations.
You just said
Rolling
that
Stones
earlier,
were in the
right?
60s, so what's that? 60 years?
Yeah.
It's a couple generations. But here's
You would have the same job
Hi,
from
Daria.
like when you were 20 to 80. It's pretty crazy.
Well, to be successful, but people feel sorry for them, right? Honestly,
I would hope not.
Paul McCartney still gives a good concert, from what I hear.
Well, see, I've noticed with fans
From what I
talking
hear.
to people that like, some people think they can't do it anymore. Some people still think they're great. It just depends on who you're
Dude.
It's
asking.
a little bit like
AC/DC
Like,
should
I
not
thought it
tour
was
no
pretty
more.
good on some
That's all I'm
songs.
saying.
And then
That's
people
all I'm
tell me
saying.
I'm horrible. So,
Great
I
band,
just- it's- I
but
wanna
you know,
hear
it's
people
time.
sing.
It's time.
And I
How
like
did this
all
motherfucker
music,
come up
Sam.
there?
Not
What?
everyone thinks every band is great. There's not one artist that everyone likes. I
Yeah,
can't
of
think
course.
one.
Of course. But there is universal, like Michael Jackson, before people figured out he's weird and maybe a P word.
I like
He was pretty
a lot of his
universally
stuff.
liked. I never heard anything, when Michael Jackson, he's a genius, right? Or what about Prince?
Yeah, them, him.
How can
Yeah, a
you
lot of
put your
those
stuff-
guys.
Yeah, they're so good. Most people would agree.
Remember
Like,
Todd Rundgren? He was like before
Yeah.
Prince. Todd Rundgren
fuck.
was known for being able to play every
Yeah,
instrument.
but
and
he
make
was more of a
records by
producer,
himself.
wasn't he? He was more.
Yeah, he did that too.
Yeah, he did. He got more acclaim for that. He put out a couple of hits, but they didn't go to the top.
He didn't have nearly the hits that Prince did.
All right.
I think it might have been
We're going through. We're skipping
January of 25. Someone killed some or unalive some.
All right.
I was a therapist under supervision, and I've said one comment that people didn't notice, maybe therapists did, that was incredible, and I'm going to maybe bore you with the story. You know, there was an episode that this psychiatrist lady had been treating Tony Soprano for years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thinking that she could
The
change.
excitement.
You don't do therapy. Therapy is about change.
Yeah, but he was a psychopath, and they can't change.
Well,
right?
So maybe you saw this. So she didn't think, she thought he could be changed. She thought he could be changed. And in an episode, I think they brought in a real life study that showed that therapy cannot really change a psychopath. So she discovered all those years for nothing, for entertaining him. And she broke from him. And that was based on real life, I believe, that study, and which is why a psychopath doesn't need verbal therapy. Probably a psychiatrist, but because you can't change. Because when you do therapy, you use a base of values. You get it? To draw from. And with a psychopath, they can't really feel bad, so you can't change them. There's no base. So for Tony
All that
Soprano,
describes
all those
you
years
too, Sam. You can change.
was kind of wasted.
He was just probably was trying not to feel as guilty about what he had done.
No, if he was a psychopath, he wasn't a pure
Just
psychopath.
wouldn't have cared.
People don't get that. It's when you hear there's no pure psychopath. Even many killers have loved their mamas. But the general idea is you don't feel bad. You don't have much of a conscience. In Freudian terms, it's a super ego. So, yeah, I feel bad. I'm not a psychopath. I don't know about you.
Well,
I hope not. I would willingly take a am I a psychopath or not test. But remember, Tony found out that his anxiety, his panic attacks and stuff, the first time he ever had one was watching his dad chop some dude's fingers off for not paying him on time.
Fingers again. Wow.
What a
So, yeah, he had those
yeah, they're back
the
to the
first time
finger.
he ever had a panic attack, which he was suffered with for years and years by the time he went to see Dr. Melfi, was caused by the violence of organized crime, you know?
Melfi, I believe, was a psychiatrist, which is why she gave him medication. So he went to a psychiatrist. He could have gone to a therapist. The psychiatrist did give medication, so she did help that way. Remember? She tried to put him on medication, and it made him feel better. Oh, it was a really good show because it had so much going on.
You did.
But the kind of a false myth is that the mafia is family. Bottom line, I read enough books. You hear it's about money and extortion, and they're not.
Yeah, power.
They're not
respect.
like on TV nights. They're terrible people. Why wouldn't they be?
I wouldn't want to get on their back.
Yes. Sam read a couple of books. Now he discovered the mafia actually is about money and extortion. Or extortion. Yeah. Good, Sam. Good. You're getting somewhere.
Outside when it came to anything. Kind of like the same with like certain motorcycle games and stuff.
No.
I love you guys. God bless you.
Right on the freeway, you see those guys. I give them space. Yeah. Well, there's people on here, like there's a B-Subs who threatened to come to my house and bitch slap me. And he's so stupid.
Well, the other guy tried wanted to kill you.
He expected me to stop and take it. I got a legal rifle and gun. No, if he came to my house, he was stupid. I'm not going to sit there and take it. I look through the loophole. And I go get my legal rifle or gun. It would be a gun. I have a Charing Cross. And I open up the door, and if he starts to physically assault me, boom, boom.
Boom, boom.
He's so stupid. He's really one of the most stupid people ever on here. And I help promote.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to lose a
Mr.
Nice
Boom Boom Hill.
or someone like that.
And then they come help me. When he self-mutilated, he came on air with me.
Yeah,
When Poon
well.
went through hell, he came to me.
Yes, it came to you to self-mutilate.
Yeah,
Interesting, huh?
Righty has a good point that is it Tony Sirica or something, the guy that played Paulie Walnuts, he was a legitimate
I
mobster
think he
when
died
he was younger.
last year. Well,
He was good.
he had contact with the mafia in his early life. Was he an actual mobster? I don't know.
I think
had
he
connections.
might not have been like a made guy or whatever,
Yeah.
but he definitely assisted
He
them
grew
with
up in the neighborhood, and
activities.
he was Italian, and he was
Spent a decent amount of time in prison too for
Oh, that
that
I
kind of
didn't
stuff.
know. Did he serve time? I didn't know that.
I
There you
think
go.
he did, yeah.
So did Hebrew. We have time.
He
We
was
have
So
real-
did
he's a
Hebrew. This is
legit
like,
guy.
dude, he's the most random fucking. He cannot help himself, dude.
We don't
Like,
know what
this
was pressed.
motherfucker,
You never
dude.
know
I'm gonna.
for sure, right?
Oh, dude, I'm gonna die here again, but I have to stop it, dude. He cannot help himself, right? He has to humiliate somebody somehow, like that. He knows, you know. It has to be. He cannot help himself.
It's a good story.
It's a good point, Righty.
Don't forget, Paulie Walnuts was an actual mobster. I would say not really. I think he had connections. I don't know. The real mobsters are on YouTube, right? The guy who ratted out Gotti as his
Well,
own,
it's true. A lot of
YouTube.
them old mobsters
Yeah,
have
there's several
YouTube
of
channels
them.
now.
Yeah.
Several of them, yeah. I should watch all of it, but I never.
It was always my theory, dude. If the FBI would only have known, dude, all you need for these mobsters to get them talking is like give them a YouTube channel. Yeah.
Do, but it's myth that, but it's based on a reality that in early days that the law
It makes
not
a
treat-
good story that they're these noble guys just
In
kind
a
of
sense, they were not treated fairly under the law when they were immigrants. Italian immigrants and Irish were discriminated against. It took a while, right? And immigrants weren't treated so well. So even
Well,
so,
nothing
I
changed,
remember
right?
I went to prep school, and I was part of joyriding. That in our little gang, we stole a car, but they only kept us overnight. But if somebody was poor and maybe minority, they might have been treated differently. So of course it still goes on. That's the Epstein. We're still dealing with all these elites who get away with breaking laws.
With these
There's this
elites.
cabinet
And
meeting.
unfortunately, the mafia, the Jewish mafia and the Italian mafia, I don't know if they're still big, but they were really big for a while, and they did a lot of the
Well, I'll
sex
give you
tracking and
Jewish-
making of content with
mafia
children and stuff. They
was
distributed it.
Nazi not founded. Las Vegas used to be a small place. The mafia Jewish guy went in. He wasn't made. I think you have to be Sicilian or something. But he was associated with the mob, Bugsy Siegel, and he founded the Thunderbird Hotel. And the mob really took over Vegas and created Vegas. The mobs were involved in the Teamster Union, and they used the Teamster Fund to build a lot of hotels in Las Vegas.
Yeah,
And
do you think that who's that guy that's been
Well-
missing for 50 some years now?
Jimmy Hoffa.
Jimmy Hoffa.
Yeah.
He was just kind of a scumbag, wasn't he?
Not if you. I
guess it depends
love
on
the
who you
union.
ask. but-
If you love the Teamsters,
Sausage you to you, how are you doing?
truck drivers used to make $100,000 20 years ago because the Teamsters was a power and they did illegal stuff. My dad told me a story where he knew a shopkeeper, and the shopkeeper, the union guy, came by and said, "Pay extortion money."
Nice, dude.
He didn't say it like that. Or a bad thing would happen. The guy didn't pay money, and then they firebombed his shop. So yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah.
Teamsters didn't mess around, right? Hopefully now they're good, but they
Well,
got
there was a book
really
written about
bad.
him called-
You were making 30,000, and because of Teamsters, you were making 80. You might like them.
Remember that book? I heard you paint houses. That was Hoffa calling up someone to get someone killed. Just painting houses meant blowing someone's brains out and shit getting
Yeah, I
all
think
over
I
the
heard
walls.
that. If you want to Go.
So they were
check
having people killed and stuff. So it was
Duh.
pretty, I don't know,
Duh.
pretty scummy, I guess.
Probably even now. The mafia probably still
Oh, who
exists.
knows? Yeah, all those
Right.
people, like all those scientists that have been passing
Well-
away recently and stuff.
Well, I
yeah.
don't know if mafia is connected with that.
Or just some sort of organization.
We come back to Epstein because
We
I
come
think
back
it
to
was
What a
illegal
lowlife.
activity, and
I don't know.
I think Epstein
We
probably.
come
This is probably blackmail people.
yeah,
Would be my
and
guess.
the people that donate all the money and stuff are involved.
Like
so
I
no
told
one
you
wants
that
to really call them out.
Ludnick is part of the Trump cabinet, and he was called before a House committee because Ludnick originally said he had never been to the island, and then it came
Well,
out.
they're all claiming that now.
No, they're not all, but Ludwig was caught lying, is what I'm saying.
Do
He had
you
gone
think
to the island.
that Trump is being blackmailed into not saying too much?
Well, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm changing it to the blackmailer.
I'm
It could
I
be
think
changing
a
like-
lot of politicians are compromised by blackmail and
Not all, but a
donations
lot,
and
probably.
stuff.
A lot.
I
Because
would
if
say
you were an intelligence agency, if you were the
My
CIA,
opinion, though.
you would honeypot the Iranians, right? Meaning that men, we have this attraction, and honeypot is when, say, the CIA sends out a beautiful woman to be with an ugly Russian or whatever. It's a well-known. It's not some original thought.
Well, so,
So,
is your
but the
wife
CIA
working for
Mossad
Philippine intelligence?
that hopefully they weren't involved in Epstein, because there's got to be one line drawn in the sand. Even if it hurts your nation, you can't violate or harm a child. So if the CIA Mossad knew about Epstein, heads need to roll. I'm
But
not saying they
what
did,
does it
but
mean
it's possible,
if?
right?
Like,
I just wish
We know that
something
CIA
happened.
goes outside of
Nothing has
legal
happened.
bounds, don't we?
Yeah,
So,
that's kind of their whole
No.
point, right?
it doesn't mean anything about the religion, but intelligence agencies do this
oh
honeypot,
shit.
and hopefully Epstein was involved with 16, maybe 15-year-olds, and
I
there's
think
no
even supposedly even younger
no
than that.
excuse. No excuse. They say, well, our country was under threat. No, even if our country goes down, don't ever violate against children. Like they might have, I don't know.
That's right. Let him
Possibly.
twerk.
Let's find out. Mossad might have been involved. Nothing to do with the religion, but the M1 in England. Or M2,
Finally,
they knew.
waiting for you, baby.
Maxwell's father was involved. in
Oh,
the-
MI5 and MI6.
Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever.
that's like their,
Yeah.
they're
No, it's
they're
well
CIA.
known. It's well known. It's not conspiracy. That Maxwell, he came from Czechoslovakia originally, and he became involved with British intelligence. So the whole
Owned
thing.
McGraw Hill, the school book publishing company.
Really? I
Yeah.
heard of that. McGraw Hill.
Yeah, that was what
Maxwell
we
was
learned.
behind that.
That's what we learned on when I was a kid. Yeah, he was
No, I've heard of it.
partial, or he had something to do with it. Yeah,
Well, Penguin is
because those people are they own so much shit. They're multi-billionaires and stuff. It's crazy how.
Yeah, somebody said you can't really be a billionaire and be legit. I don't know about that, but I know that billionaires should pay their employees more than they do.
They probably
Yeah,
have to.
billions
It's
of
like
dollars,
politics.
pay your
You have to
employees.
Now
worry
we're
about
back. We're
everyone
back at
turning
Sam's
on
run for
everyone. So
mayor.
you have to
That's
have
good. I
some
like
sort
it.
of blackmail on other people.
Well, you don't have
be
to, but
safe.
if you're an intelligence agency, you're more likely to. Trump has the advantage being ruthless, right? If you don't have a conscience, you can do more stuff. Even here, if I didn't have a conscience, I could
What
give people
are we
money,
doing,
I
sir?
could lie. So it gives you an advantage. Morally, it doesn't. But being ruthless, like dictators, like Putin, I think Putin may have something on Trump
Holy shit,
because
dude,
Trump
he's going
doesn't
to
call out
town.
Putin.
So that everyone claims
The
that
rumor was
Iran has stuff,
that
Israel
Putin-
has stuff,
that,
Russia has stuff.
that Trump went to Russia, right? Moscow, and someone said that they would watch him in a hotel room and he peed on someone. That's a rumor, but I wouldn't be surprised. The Russians would want something on Trump. And Trump loves the puss. So I don't know. If I had to bet, yeah, I think the Russians got something on Trump.
Yeah, Trump loves the
Because
puss.
why does he kiss up to Putin, one of the worst people in the world? But he seems to.
I thought they weren't really that fond of each other anymore.
No, they
I thought
like
that
each other a
changed
lot. At least Trump
recently.
keeps saying he likes. Oh, I had a good talk with Putin. When Putin came to visit Trump,
Because I thought they were all pro-Ukraine now. Like the U.S. was pro-Ukraine and anti-Russia.
Well, Trump
The
came
thing,
in.
all that shit changes so frequently.
Trump came in. Well, Ukraine is corrupt. Ukraine is corrupt. That doesn't mean you support Russia invading the country. We know he's corrupt because he gave Hunter the Ukraine industry, what was it? Utility gave Hunter's son, Biden's son, Hunter, millions of dollars to be on a border. Well, that's just corrupt. Hunter had no qualifications. So I wish they would tighten the law. Maybe Hunter took those millions legally, but it was wrong. Because why would you pay Hunter unless he was some genius? Obviously, Hunter Biden was corrupt. Right?
Well, they want people to think of like Hunter Biden as just a drunken crackhead party animal.
Whatever, he
Instead
took
taking it
millions of dollars.
seriously.
He
Yeah,
was
but maybe he's like a legit good bad guy or whatever. I have no idea.
Well, he also sold his art for a lot of money. Just like there's a scam going on that Bezos, it might be legal, right? It's legal. Jeff Bezos gave Melania $20 million to make that movie. Are you telling me that's not correct? $20 million?
That movie just kind of came and went, didn't it?
Yeah, it only made 18, 19 million.
That's right. That is
I haven't
true.
heard a single person.
He's
talk
like
about
little
how
Gollum.
great it was or anything
I'm not,
like
no,
that.
the review said it was nothing. I believe it. I believe it.
Little Gollum Sam.
Because she's a sham too. And, you know, I do watch, this one guy wrote 5 books on Trump that watched them. I talked about this, watched their body language. I think it's a sham marriage. This Trump, when have you seen him hug his son? Or it's phony, I believe. It's a phony marriage, and it shows.
Speaking of, there's some rumors that he's way too close with Ivanka, and that's what Iran or other countries have the blackmail about.
I'd like to tell you something about Ivanka, but it would give away too much about myself.
Oh my God! Shut the fuck
Where
up.
she went
Sam.
to school.
Oh, where she went?
Ivanka, well, he's made some inappropriate.
You can look up probably where Ivanka went to school. It's probably public knowledge where Ivanka Trump went to school. You idiot.
Remarks because she's very.
When I
pretty.
was a
She had
little
nose
kid
job.
and Ivana and Donald were getting divorced, I thought Ivana was really hot.
Ivanka, you're talking about?
No, the mom. The mom.
The mom.
Trump's
The
ex-wife,
mom.
Ivana.
Okay.
Like the
Rest in
mom.
Yeah,
peace.
like-
He was a very nice looking lady.
Yeah,
Russian
he likes
or
pretty
whatever.
women. He likes pretty
He
women.
likes Russian women or whatever.
Russian women are very well. She's Slavic. She's from Slovakia. That used to be part of
Okay.
Czechoslovakia when it was communist. And then, so the whole thing is corrupt. So her parents, Ivanka's parents got here on a special permit. What? Why a special permit? And now,
They're
talking
really
about
wealthy.
relative corruption.
They
So
can
Jared
all those rules.
Kushner, who's married to Ivanka, his father was in prison for fraud. Guess who gave a pardon to him? Trump.
Oh yeah, they
Well,
do
you
that.
figuring that all out
Some
now,
people are
idiot?
Convinced that Jared Kushner's really running everything instead of Trump.
So
Have you heard
not
that
only
theory?
that, but the father was pulled out of jail and pardoned by Trump, and Trump
Oh,
made
yeah.
him ambassador.
Yeah, they can pardon all their friends who've done all sorts of horrible crimes and stuff against people and humanity and all that shit.
Yeah. So now we have our best diplomats are 2 real estate guys, Kushner and that other guy. Those are the diplomats. Give me a break. It's so corrupt. These are not diplomats. Kushner and I forget the name of the other guy. He's real estate. So it's really horrible. I was hoping Trump would be better. But we rolled the dice.
We rolled the die.
Hopefully we win the war, though. Just because I don't like Trump, I want America to win.
Yeah, well, good luck.
Because I'm American. The world, you don't want the mullahs. I was arguing with somebody about this. It's so obvious. You don't want the mullahs to win just because you don't like Trump.
Yeah, right.
And we don't know yet. People, oh, okay, maybe it's not going well, but the important thing is how it ends up. Is America better? Well, that has to do with, do the Iranians no longer have a program of nuclear weapons and the Strait of Hormuz? But the jury's out. And the Democrats...
So the question then becomes for the average American, how much for gas are you willing to pay for Iran not to have a nuclear weapon? Right? That is the base question then, right? How much is it worth to you, like to pay for, that the mullahs don't ever have a nuclear weapon? Well, you decide.
Democrats, stop. Just because you don't like Trump, don't be political. And I know I'm kind of controversial. I think all Americans should support the troops.
Just
and then
because you don't
after
like
the war.
Trump, don't be political, dude. What an idiot.
I don't know about the timing, but ultimately we had to stop, we meaning the West, the world, Ukraine, the Iranians from getting a nuclear bomb. If they would...
Yeah, that's why you talk to the rest of the world, and the rest of the world, right, the West, we all decided together this is to happen now, right? That's how it went down, so.
Kill their own people for going in the streets. I think I argued was with Bids, I forget. You don't think they're capable of dropping? What kind of government, thousands come in the street and they kill them? I mean, Nazi would have done that, but it shows these mullahs in charge what they might be capable of. So people don't want to...
Interesting enough, there's only one country in the world who ever dropped a nuke. You know?
Acknowledge that. We can't, the world can't really have that mullah who chant death to America have a nuclear bomb. I think that's bottom line. Even the Strait of Hormuz, okay, we don't want to give any nation control, but the nuclear bomb is the worst possibility. I mean, it's obvious.
He's such an idiot, dude. It's
if we
unbelievable.
didn't go to war, and I'm not sure we should have, they'd be still have their nuclear program. And then what? And then what? And then what? So...
All right, I just want to show you guys something. Maybe I find it real quick. Dude, oh, I have to. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so here you go. This is why we have to take out Iran, right? So here you go.
If not stopped, Iran could produce a nuclear weapon in a very short time. It could be a year, it could be within a few months.
They have the wherewithal, the stored up, preserved knowledge to make a bomb very quickly if they wanted to do it.
Iran is so dangerous. Weeks away from having the fissile material for an entire arsenal of nuclear bombs.
They're very close. They're 6 months away from being about 90% of having the enriched uranium for an atom bomb.
Iran is gearing up to produce 25 bombs, atomic bombs a year, 250 bombs in a decade.
Ladies and gentlemen, time is running out.
Iran will be capable of producing alone, without importing anything, nuclear bombs within 3 to 5 years.
If not...
See, since 95, idiot. Right? Since 95. They're weeks away from having a nuke. Stupid motherfucker.
I gotta
What's
get
that movie maniac? See, I can't talk about any of this stuff. It'll bring out my Western bigoted side. If
Yeah,
I talk too much
don't
about
do
it.
that
Yeah.
don't do that on Finger's show. I see you all over.
I would have to go on Kick or Rumble or something.
I hear Tucker Carlson kind of allude to it. So
I would have to do it with like Nick Fuentes and Andy Bolzarian.
He's still left, but I only got one strike. I only got one strike in 2 years, and it was because I showed a picture of Hamas. I showed a picture of Gaza from a newspaper, and they struck me, Russell.
They struck him.
Yeah, see, I deep down inside, I just wish that America didn't have to fight with foreign countries for other foreign countries.
Absolutely.
And I'll leave it at that, dude.
Absolutely.
I will leave it at that.
No,
I won't say anything else.
War is terrible, but so is the threat of nuclear war, and worse is dropping.
Is there proof that I...
Yes, since 1995, Sam. Since 1995, as I showed you that little clip right now. 2 weeks away, since 1995. But you, this government, right, this American current government, and people like you, Sam, were the first since 95 to be gullible enough to believe them. Let that sink in. You're so stupid. Since 95, every president they came to said, dude, we gotta take him out. Since 95, dude. And every American president was like, no, we don't. Right? Since 95. And since 95, it's the critical 2 weeks away. You stupid, gullible fuck.
Iran has nukes now?
What?
Is there proof that Iran has nukes now?
Well, the government agency,
I don't know.
the world says they do. And here's
No, the world
the
doesn't
Iranians
say.
they do. And Israel.
The world doesn't say they do. John Kent, or what his name was, resigned over they don't. The only one believing that is for some reason you and Mr. Trump.
Israel has killed nuclear scientists.
Yeah, but
So,
if you're fighting with someone, you claim you have all this shit that you really don't. All these weapons.
Yeah, but Russell, if I was a mullah, I'd look at North Korea and say, they got nuclear weapons. Nobody messes with them. I'd look at you.
If you was a mullah, you would say, well, there's a fatwa against nuclear weapons, so we're not going to pursue that, but we don't need one. We have the fucking Strait of Hormuz. We can fuck over the world economy every time we're getting threatened. So, it's better than a nuke, idiot.
Ukraine and say,
and, you know, there's like, and because like they're getting attacked by two nuclear nations, America and Israel, right? So it would be like as soon as they would have a nuke, yeah, they wouldn't get fucked with, but they lose the moral high ground in some degree, you know?
They gave up their nuclear weapons. How did that work out? So if I was a mullah and want to keep my regime, yeah, I'd want to get that so I could blackmail. Who's going to mess with North Korea with a nuclear weapon? Nobody. You get it?
That because you're an idiot. You're not a strategist.
Get it? Russell's very popular. He's more popular than me. People like Russell. He got real friends. But he got no girl.
Movie Maniac did this really good video. I think it's been years ago now, but he did it about underrated rock bands like Grand Funk Railroad and stuff like that. It was very
I love
good.
that band. They were metal. They went through a period. I think they were opening Grand Funk for Bon Jovi. They're really popular for a couple of years.
That's different time. They actually, Grand Funk sold out Shea Stadium. They broke the Beatles record.
Yeah. The problem was that back then,
I have to
the
make
record
an executive
companies
decision.
made most of the money, not the creators. Hopefully, it's changed.
Because you Americans don't understand the stores close here.
It meant a lot. And I never understood that.
Which means tomorrow is Sunday.
Kind of snobby about what they liked and didn't like.
I used to Rolling Stone used to be one I would read.
Yeah, Rolling Stone.
Fuck it.
See, this thing is, I had the Rolling Stone record guide when I was a kid. It came out in the late 70s. Then I got the updated version as a Christmas gift, like a little later. They had changed all their reviews, like bands that they had given 5-star greatest album ever reviews. They'd given them 2, 3-star at the most reviews. So
Well,
they
they got bought
they
out
weren't
by-
very consistent. They kind of like,
Yeah.
when the music was first coming out, they hated Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin, Deep Purple. They didn't like any sort of hard rock.
Yeah, I think that's true.
I'm wearing no shirt, by the way.
Russell's top 5 streamer of 2025.
Thank you, Movie
Every
Maniac. I
stream he has
appreciate
ever
that.
been on. Yeah, I agree with
brings
you. Well,
Boogie
top
Rock.
10
I
anyway.
bring
I
the
don't know about
Bachman Turner Overdrive.
that.
The
Yeah,
Guess
they were
Who.
popular for a while. Grand Funk, same thing. They were
Blood
I thought
Rock,
they were
Grand
more
Funk.
metal. I might disagree
No,
with
wait.
you. They were
Like,
pretty
like
heavy.
hard.
Don't they have that in Britain no more? Usually he is like Saturday shit closes a little bit early, like 1 or 2 hours early, and Sunday shit is closed except for gas stations and shit like that. You know, and maybe the bakery is open for 1 or 2 hours in the morning, so you can get like some fresh bread. But yeah, pretty much anything else is closed. You know, let them workers rest. Right. These horrible socialists. He wants into battlefield tours. That's right. Woo. BTC I use. Nice Nigel. Battlefield tours. Yeah, well, Battlefield is a great game. We should all fight Sam Hill in this game.
Hard rock in music. Not exactly metal, but hard rock.
Hard rock, there was a band in Sweden
Oh.
or something, and the guy burned down or killed other people.
He's talking about Bursum. He's talking about Varg Vickens. And I call it now, he has probably no idea what he's talking about. He's talking about the black metal scene back in Norway, back in the time. Yes, let's see what Sam knows about Norwegian black metal of the first wave.
They were pretty extreme. You know that one I'm talking about. I forget the name.
Oh, that was black metal.
But what country?
Norway.
Guy murdered somebody. Somebody.
Norway, yeah. He
Or one of
killed
those
another guy.
countries. Yeah.
Technically, he didn't murder him. He stabbed the guy 26 times into the head in self-defense. That was the claim, right? In self-defense with his knife, stuck it in his head like a couple of 20 times. It was self-defense. Get it right, Sam.
Varg Vikernes killed a guy
Here we go. See, he knows.
named Euronymous.
You know that guy, huh?
Varg was birthing a band and
Bachman.
Varg Vikernes, by the way, has a YouTube channel. I don't know if he still got one. You can. He's a great monologuist like you, Sam Hill. You can watch his ramblings on YouTube. You know, maybe a good co-host.
Turner Overdrive, right?
Euronymous was in a band called Mayhem.
It should have been Uranus.
Yes, Sam. Yes. It always comes back to the asshole, right?
Yeah, see, Grand Funk was like, even if critics didn't like them, they were a sensation.
Ozzy, a lot of
Fans
people
loved
didn't
them.
like Ozzy when they came
Yeah,
out.
metal took a
AC/DC.
while to
There was
start
a
getting
snobbery
critical acclaim.
for sure. Snobbery. I think, wasn't Ozzy one of the first metal? Maybe the first?
Yeah, Black Sabbath was
And how funny that he
1969,
became
1970.
mainstream. That there was a TV show about his family. Because he was really, he talked about the devil.
That is, dude. Let that sink in. For him, Ozzy Osbourne's claim to fame is that he had a TV show about his family. That is for Sam Hill the height of Ozzy Osbourne's success. Is he was so successful, Ozzy Osbourne was, that he had a TV show about his family. Yeah, well, all right, Sam. Yeah, that's his claim to fame. I know.
And all that stuff. So
Ozzy Osbourne was the proto-Kardashian. I know.
some of these metal bands have been marginalized. right? Or tamed.
Marginalized.
Like Slayer. I love Slayer.
Yeah. They become
Metallica.
Oh,
All those
Metallica.
bands.
And Justice for All. Was that the one that they let down their fans and went more commercial?
I think it's the Black Album.
Yeah, that was the Black Album, Idiot. And Justice for All, I think, was the first one where Newsted played bass, and it's like you can barely hear the bass in the mix. I think that is the kind of thing.
Came out right after that one. But
I
that's
don't
still,
think
that did so.
They still
See, that's the
make
thing
good
about Metallica. Even if fans complain, certain fans complain, they've always had like multi-platinum albums and stuff.
Yeah,
so
they
it's
sell a
kinda-
lot. Yeah,
They
because
still do well.
Yeah, Load and Reload too. That's when they cut their hairs. But the first split, like the Black Album, like was the first. It made it kind of commercial. You know what I mean? Like before, it was like Black Album was fucking everywhere, dude. And then yes, Load and Reload. That's like I think the one was like with the cover versions, and they cut their hair too. It was like ridiculous.
Because when you're a teenager, you have angst and anger at the world. I don't know when you're 50 why you like them, but when you're young, music is more important to you too, I think.
Yeah, Movie Maniac, I agree with him because Black Sabbath kind of set in like the
I've heard that.
doominess
Yeah,
and
the first
gloominess.
album,
Because like
was that in the cemetery?
Led Zeppelin was a hard rocking band, but they did a lot of ballads and acoustic
They weren't
songs
that
and stuff
hard.
too.
Yeah, they weren't. They were hard for their genre.
And then like before, there's like Blue Cheer, Cream,
Blue Cheer had kind
Vanilla
of a
Fudge. They were influential on it, but you wouldn't really say
huge.
that like Iron Butterfly was a heavy metal
Iron
band.
Butterfly. Someone just told me this. I don't know that they couldn't pronounce "In the Garden" and it came out in.
Yeah,
is that true?
I think so.
Master of Reality. I remember that. Yeah, great.
Yeah, that's Black Sabbath. Yeah, Mountain. Yeah. Felix Pappalardi is one of my favorite bass players. No, he was a producer.
All right, this Russell dude seems legit music-wise. Sam Hill is a dribbling buffoon, and I listen to way too much. I will know. I don't know. Go talk to a